RCADIA ist das größte Gaminghaus Europas und soll eine Heimat, ein Campus sein für alle Gamer. Ob in Deutschland, aus Europa oder weltweit. In der RCADIA gibt es alles, was das Gamerherz begehrt. Hotel, Hostel, Events finden hier ständig statt. Turnierserien, Bootcamp-Räume für Amateure, für Profis. Wir haben ein Profiteam hier mit den Unicorns of Love. Jeden Tag, jedes Wochenende passiert hier etwas. Dann haben wir aber auch Business-Produkte, Business-Pakete. Da versuchen wir der Businesswelt die Community vorzustellen und sie näher zu bringen. Wir haben digitale Innovationen hier, neueste Technologien, die wir hier vorstellen und in Anwendung bringen. Und natürlich immer eine gute Party, einen anstrengenden Spieltag auch ein bisschen Spaß zu haben. Unser Motto ist Pixel by Pixel, Stück für Stück dieses Gebäude zu transformieren und zu einem Gaminghaus zu entwickeln. Und zu Silvester diesen Jahres wollen wir das erste Mal die RCADIA so präsentieren, wie wir sie uns vorstellen.
Welcome everyone, and well, this is day 2 of RCADIA 3, top 8 of RCADIA 3, and well, again, welcome, and please take your time, please take your seat. It's going to be a wonderful top 8. I am Humming Bee, and I am joined by, again, the one and only Volker Tüsser.
That's me indeed. It's a pleasure casting with you again after... Again, such a long time. It's been like yesterday. Like, I mean, okay, we did cast yesterday, so it was a good blog. It was a good and cute blog, but yeah, finally being witness.
This is the end game.
This is the end game. Yeah, this is Germany's finest for a good reason, because RCADIA, we already established the tournament as a bit more mid-rangey, sure, but we have new names, explosive names, and for sure we have the top of Germany. You all know Quick, you all know Tariq, and many of you know Dark Thunder for sure.
Sure, obviously.
And then in the loser side, together with renowned winners, by the way, don't forget about them. Yeah, we have new names. We have Tapsi from North Rhine-Westphalia, a very young player. We have M4E, some might know him as Mouth Forever, the insane Sephiroth from Italy.
Yeah, coming from Italy, we have to emphasize it again.
Exactly.
We'll come back to him later.
Exactly, he's the representative for sure, and his first international appearance. And on the other side, we have Packslash from Bavaria, the agenda. And of course, going up against Mook, who is one of the better players in the Netherlands. 12th place, by the way, not the place, but on the power ranking. We won't forget about those. But yeah, for now, we're gonna take a quick breath. Things are about to start very, very soon. The players are already getting ready. Production, North Rhine-Westphalian flags. I see it all, and the crowd is about to get wild, I assume.
Indeed, they are quite packing it already. And well, you talked about the ones we were expecting in this top 8.
Yes,
you already say that we have an M4E coming from Italy. We have Mock that again was not supposed to be here today.
No. He's
I got to say it again. He was supposed to leave yesterday, and he was like, okay, I guess I'm going to do top 8. So yeah, I'm going to stay one more night.
He trusted the seeding so much that he was like, okay, I will not come top 8. It's all good, right?
But here it is.
Look at him go.
Here it is.
Yeah, here it is. I mean, he is a good Samus player. So
yeah, Packslash again with his Pac-Man doing wonders too. We've seen him a few times. And who was him again? Against Sandro, I think. Yeah, it was Sandro yesterday.
Yeah, against Sandro and
with his Bowser from Austria, right?
Exactly, from Austria. I don't know why Switzerland became it. I mean, I love both countries. I love both communities, and sometimes I get a bit mixed, right?
I saw that. Both of them are nice anyway. So yeah, no worries about that.
To the best.
So yeah, who do you think is going to take it? Is it going to be Tariq for the third time in a row?
I would say in terms of RCADIA, he would be the favorite, right? Because he won RCADIA 1 as well as RCADIA 2. And this time, Trufor is not here. So instead, we have a different competition from Hesse, which is Quick. Quite not surprisingly, the best player in Germany right now. One of the better in Europe. And we won't forget about the second place at Ekaribana as well, while Tariq was falling short in that one a bit.
Indeed. So yeah, I think it's going to be Quick, maybe a good contender for it. You talked about Trufor again, spamming, I think, Celebrate 3, as it was.
The correct choice.
The correct choice, indeed. I'm going to join you in the fields on Monday, so don't worry about that.
For sure. Oh, I surely will, man. I mean, we're gonna see from him anytime soon, so beware for that. But yeah, back to your question. I think Tariq and Quick is that's a funny part, right?
Yeah.
Both players are having a different philosophy towards the game. And while Tariq might be the more consistent player, especially on the mental basis, Quick is the one who proved to have the better heights.
Indeed.
So we see, again, second place at Ekaribana, top 8 finishes internationally. And Tariq, he's not been there yet. So he's still a young player for sure, while Quick is the veteran in the German scene, and seeing both of them like compete for the first place in Germany and European and international presence, it's just a blessing. Both of them from Germany and such different players with different characters, and yet they're both considered the clear favorites of the tournament.
Yeah, so you talk about first seed and second seed, then, well, we have to talk about Dark Thunder for the third one then.
Oh, yes, and Dark Thunder finally coming back. And,
yeah, indeed.
Yeah, like
yesterday we
was,
talked about it yesterday,
exactly.
saying that him and Longo were actually like competing for this fourth seed and third seed, and well, he did manage to get it like from
just barely.
barely,
he had to work hard for that.
He did, indeed, and well, he deserves it.
Absolutely, and for anyone.
So is he going to go again on this fourth time? Like, is he going to go and contend now for the second seed? Is a good question I have to ask you.
That's the thing, yeah, because for those who don't know, the top 3 in Germany obviously consists out of Quick Tariq and Dark Thunder, but there's like a small gap between number 2 and number 3.
Aye.
So Dark Thunder is looking to close that gap, and he himself can definitely do that, especially against Quick. And we know in terms of set counts, Dark Thunder is actually ahead.
Oh, seriously?
He's ahead by 1 set. So,
That's
you know, it's a back and forth between those two guys, and, you know, it's always close. So we might expect a banger here sooner or later. However, it is Quick we're talking about, and this is Forma de Caribana, and this is a bit different combined to, you know, what we've seen before. While Dark Thunder, he clawed his way back to confidence, and I love a Bowser player who shows some confidence, you know. But yeah, this is not about winner's side now. We're going to go to the loser side. And we were talking about those two fine gentlemen here, both hidden bosses in their respective regard. And M4E, for now, with the Sephiroth, proving wonders. What Italy can do here, showing everything.
And I can see you that you're like a Sephiroth boy, so here you want to talk about him.
My boy,
talk about Tapsi with his snake. Doing, again, a lot of good work up to now. You talked about the hidden boss. And, well, this is a fight of hidden boss here.
Yeah, it's like his second really big tournament so far. So he was in the main head Smash, and now he's here at Arcadia at the top 8 finish already. And going up against M4E, so yeah, both players do not know each other at all. And yeah.
And this is going to, I think this is going to be the main point here, this matchup, because you got to know the matchup against either Snake or either Sephiroth. So you can already see that M4E, just as we see yesterday, is respecting all the options of Tapsi, but is it going to be enough? He's already at 96%.
Yep, and so far he was body blocking the projectiles as well as shielding the most important nades. However, now that he has wing, gap closing becomes a bit easier, but Tapsi, with the shield too, almost killing. Smart stuff here by Energy.
Man, Tapsi took the time to aim for those toes. Did you see that? Like, excuse me, I see that leg going out of the shield. Give me a second, and there we go.
Precision! Precision!
All right.
Snake to break out of it.
Are you going to avoid this one, but already at 143, and again, Sephiroth is not that heavy compared to Tapsi and the Snake and all the stuff he's packing. It's going to take some time to get killed. So yeah, Tapsi is kind of taking his time and like gaining some momentum here.
Yeah, he's taking his time. Wonderful grab here, very confident climb for you here. The C4 is still there, but the up there surely connects. Yes, momentum just swapped, and so is the wing. Gone for now. And okay, there's a grab that should be the kill.
Okay,
it's for sure.
Get
in front of him. But getting the first stock provides a bit more time just for both players to learn from each other. And small battlefield, you know, surely a reversal-based stage. And Tapsi now slowly but surely looking for a bit of a more commitment here.
Yeah, I think the first time he went for such a commit and didn't go well for him.
Stick here.
I don't like the sound of it. Oh, he's back on it.
Back on Snake, so now, okay, the timer becomes a thing, right? Oh, if we're still approaching though with the side B, good tech here.
This is
forgotten.
Okay, there it is. Oh, tech again! Perfect done here by M4E. Avoiding the uptick here, but again, the situation that was quite even up to now did come back again in his face, and Tapsi is getting ahead of it. Taking his time again, I love it.
Having the roll here.
Last time he went for an up recovery so high.
Yep.
And there we go. He did get saved because he was crouching.
He was crouching, and the crouch cancels even in this game, but he falling up here, getting this sweet spot, this spacing from M4E so far. But Tapsi is surely fighting, keeping him in space. And now the Nikita. There it is, chasing up, covering and covering with the dash attack instead. Tapsi doing a great job at the ledge-up scenario here. Now waiting patiently, no landing. Okay, no resources. Will he go for it? He will. Oh, just barely missing.
Too much percent, I guess, for it to be true. But and I didn't realize there was C4 here. Perfect, well done by Tapsi, and he was dancing around, like bringing him up to it. So I love it. And a game that was again back and forth is now in the side of Tapsi, so perfectly done by him. He needs to be wary of his high recovery because he got punished twice because of it. And well, let's see how he can adapt to this.
Oh, this is a punish though. Going for the back foot, going for a chase here, having the nade up back.
Not the grenade!
Not like this. Ooh, just barely recovering with the Octa Slash, but now Okay.
Can we talk about the fact that he just exploded his C4 on his face?
No, I think it was a nade, no?
Yeah, I think it was.
It was looking weird. Okay, now again pushing up here, not this time. Looking for a reversal here, aren't we, Tapsi? But now not too easy. Shabby, however, going for the nades for now. Oh, there's C4 again. Yeah, the tracking becomes harder and harder the more stuff happens here. Tapsi doing a great job at keeping himself composed, although it's getting a bit more chaotic coming.
Yeah, it is. And on the side of M4, yeah, I do recognize him. He just wants to get... Okay, never mind. I can't even explain what I was saying. DI was kind of exotic.
It was weird. So there wasn't any space to dash back. So it's kind of weird that he died like this. However, this was a great first game just to showcase what both players can do and how both players see the game. So now, I really like how Tapsi was parrying the most important hits, the backer. You know how much of shield backer can eat. And backer, you know, it's a more easy tool to parry. And if you don't parry it, M4E likes to look for those shield pokes, right? Similar to how Tapsi... Yeah, we've seen it before. And so Tapsi is certainly aware of that. And, you know, both players, they come here with mostly Wi-Fi experience. So, okay, Tapsi has NRW, of course, the offline scene, but M4E, almost only Wi-Fi. And now he's here, and, you know, Wi-Fi warriors against each other, we know how strong they can be.
It did. And we were talking about like the game plans and each of them, and you can see that M4E, for example, whenever he's at that disadvantage, he wants to get back on the terrain and avoid like the upper level of the platform. He did it pretty well up to now, but the only time he forgot about the C4, it exploded in his face again. So yeah, he needs to be aware of those kind of little tricks that Snake has under his hand. And well, it was first game. He did manage to get the game won. It's going to be BO5, obviously. And, well, we are kind of expecting a lot of adaptation from one side or the other. So, let's see what happens now.
100%. It was also...
Maybe some change on the terrain.
Maybe too. I would expect that, certainly, because at the beginning it was a very slow pace, but then it got faster and faster by the end of the stocks. So, Smashville is an interesting draft here, since technically Sephiroth or M4E benefits from that. But how Tapsi likes to play is very interaction-based. He loves to be up close and he loves to look for reverses, very finicky reverses sometimes. But going up against Sephiroth, it might be a different topic on this stage in particular.
Yeah, and the side B here already fully exploding on his face. 50%. Oh, it's going to be a regrab, and the down B here is going to counter this. Oh my god!
So going deep, are we? So
good catch. It was a mistake on the side of Tapsi going for the regrab here. And well, M4E had the perfect option to punish it, and he did it optimally. Again, finding a stock so quickly and forcing now Tapsi to go for those interactions is going to be quite troublesome.
Watching also becomes harder. Good timing on the roll here, however. M4E knows exactly what to do now. Okay, right here. Tapsi gotta respect those, but for now, he's back on stage, but struggles to get back in M4E's face. However, good upper here.
Yeah, he needs to get the rhythm back on his side, because you've seen him avoiding his C4 by an inch again. He's kind of not in this game yet.
Yeah, but rhythm is a really good topic. I like how you just mentioned that, because, you know, it's a game of chess sometimes, but most of the time it's about movement. And, ooh, okay, going for the up smash here, trying to catch Tapsi's rhythm, but he now tries to change it up, similar to game one. But this time, he's behind by quite a large margin.
Yeah, indeed. I'm kind of afraid that he needs to find another alternative in his game plan if he want to find a way back in the game. Because for now, M4E is running ahead with it.
So no C4 here. Trying to get
Look at it.
Yeah, and he's taking his time, right? Because Snake cannot really overshoot in this area.
His head and all and back here. He's going to find the kill, but 98% already on his second stock. Is it going to be enough? Can he go back? Can he get it back? Again doing damage here, going again for the high recovery. Can he do it this time? Okay, so therefore he's not going to be punished by it.
For now though, and now, okay, good reversal here with the nade. This will kill, yeah. Smashville, baby! And all of a sudden, Tapsi on his final stock. In this game, M4E showing a bit more of a favorable side here in this matchup. But we know how fast-paced Tapsi can get. And it worked out in small battlefield. However, M4E this time being ready for that.
Yep, and as you said, he was ready for it, and well, again, a stock ahead, finding double jump.
Snap
I didn't expect him to turn back.
Probably.
You could have caught him with a down tilt on the other way.
There's a punish though, now again, matchup scenario on Smashville, things like this start to get big here. Okay, good chase, yep. But not overshooting, I like when he tries to be patient.
Being safe. Yeah, I love it.
He has to wing anyway.
This is exactly what you said yesterday. Again, pretty straightforward on him, going for the safest option. If he misses that, he needs a safe space.
This is huge.
This is what he wanted to do earlier. Is it going to be a counter again? Yeah, but that's the best way to not just get hit by it.
Yep. Always good.
Here is, oh, good. Oh,
yeah, Octo Slash will not hit you out here. Good Cypher. And, yeah, so awkward, man. Just
is
had him leg.
Octo Slash enough to go through the armor fight? Oh, I got my answer.
Never mind then. Okay, I'm a liar.
I was like wondering because of the armor on the up if he was going to get enough and all. And well, seems like that's the case.
I was actually surprised because Octo Slash normally, you know, the nature of being a multi-hit, sometimes Snake tanks through that, and I think Tupsy expected it as well. But since he got the first
angle,
hits,
I think the angle was important because for now, like Snake was going upwards, like nearly straight upwards. And because of that, he took a few hits, not only one. But I think in a situation where he's still like going horizontally, he can just cross it, you know, like one hit or two. Maybe that's going to be enough. Again, let's see if we got this kind of situation in game 3. Already 2 on the side of M4E here.
Yeah, and I would mention because Tupsy, being the young player he is, so he's a player who just exploded in his scene, right? So he does not know too many losses. Like he's losing one time or the other, but being 0-2 behind is something new for this guy.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's normally one who is always dictating the pace. He's a wild player, he's an action-based player, and it's getting more difficult by the day. So he's always constantly improving. So this time, I don't know, Smashville wasn't really it. Not against Sephiroth, not against M4E Sephiroth. So going wide might be an answer here. But then again, M4E was just so comfortable in playing chill. He was just charging.
Not only that, he was doing it perfectly again. First game, we've seen a few mistakes of placement with Dorsey 4 exploding in his face, with the Nikita on first stock. This time, when you think about it, there wasn't that many mistakes. Again, he just was there where he needed to be, and well, he exploded on the face of Snake every time he needed. So every time he had an opportunity. So let's go back to game 3 now. M4 against Tupsy, maybe the last game of Tupsy in this tournament.
Okay, and small battlefield this time, go where it started and for both. Yeah, so you know, it's not a button check, but maybe the wrong stage. Maybe they want to go to battlefield. I don't know.
But what?
Okay. It's something with the settings with the controller. Okay, never mind. They know better than us.
So like, I don't know. Do they want to do it like mano a mano on game 1 stock?
Last stock. We're gonna play it a bit different.
Okay, this is my game now.
This is my game. We just want to see the victor skin one more time. So I get the pleasure of seeing it 4 times in a row, possibly. But unless Tupsy
fanboy, man.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I wanted to see Rafi, man. I wanted to see some K. Rool. I wanted to hear some trumpets. But didn't happen today. Next time. Rafi, if you see this, I'm waiting for you in Rafi next time. RCADIA 4, you're there.
For sure. And yeah, for now, I mean, we are talking about what Tupsy could do here to get a better grasp of the situation. So we are mentioning small battlefield, right? What I like about small battlefield the most is reversal-based gameplay. So in terms of that, Tupsy was really good. He had a good sense of judging when M4E is approaching. And then boom, taking one nade off, and that one nade can provide him so much pressure whenever M4E tries to go for a kill. And or like this, M4E is one who is very comfortable now and just looking for punishes like this, and those are the timings that Tupsy desperately needs now.
The game is already, I just started 10 seconds ago. Look at the placement, already Tupsy is in his advantage. He finally gets back on the terrain, but he spent the first 20 seconds on one side of the terrain, and again, in that kind of situation, why not go for a larger terrain maybe? That would have been a good choice, because here you can see that the platform is kind of helping M4E avoiding all those explosions, and well, this is not a situation where you can like stall for more times. So yeah, Tupsy for now still having some hard time finding his grasping this.
Yeah, I would say Tupsy is more confident in finding Nikita and C4 plays in a rather small stage than going wide and trying to get a mid-stage kill, right? Okay. But I mean, this is his philosophy now, and let's see if it works out. For now, he's coming back in terms of percentage, which is quite good, since now M4E is forced to be a bit more proactive in the approaches, and this is good for Snake. Proactive punishment.
Exactly, and you've seen that it worked the first time, the first 20 seconds, but up to now he's back onto a defensive stance, and well, President, I'm talking, he's losing ground here.
Yeah, and it doesn't really get any better here, however, still at 40%, Tupsy's doing a great job at maintaining his space, however,
finding another opening, and is it going to be enough with that? He's covering so much space, is it going to... Finding it.
Not yet though, and nice fadeaways here by Tupsy, and he knows this is a dangerous game here, this might be his last game in the entire tournament, but now not getting too nervous, I see. Throwing out the grenades, trying to find, you know, just a small gap in M4E's movement.
this is like a lot slower game than before, because last time the two stocks were lost at 5 minutes rather.
Yeah.
Here we are 160% on the first stock going for it, yet you can find him fighting. Okay, Grenade just saved life here on Tapsi, I think.
Yep. Grenade, as we mentioned before. Okay, recovering is a bit more awkward. There's the Nikita, there's a setup.
Ooh.
Grab here, getting the back though,
That
the rather confident
clean,
spot.
though. I'm sorry a bit here for Tapsi, because he got the read on the roll, didn't manage to punish it, and we are getting the smashes out here.
Okay, the next
No
stage
one
should
more
be
there.
it though.
Not going to be enough here. He needs to get back on the train. You see him finding a way to get back on it and still avoiding all those grenades. Is it going to be... Oh!
Yeah, the timer. Okay, not even a now needed. It's, you know, as we like to call it, the intentional, unintentional.
C4 here again, saving the budgets of the Tapsi. You see that? I got polyed for a second.
No, I mean, that's not the only thing that got be clapped here. You know, M4E is a bit too decisive here. However, Tapsi, as you mentioned before, a better looking game compared to Smashville. Similar to game 1 actually, but this time Tapsi is maintaining his position. Yeah,
exactly, and this is what I was expecting to see. Finally finding here the explosion of the C4 to get back here in. Tapsi closing his first stock. Maybe he's still ahead, so if he keeps on going like it, and if M4E doesn't find a way in, well, he can
might
win.
be the way in though. Okay,
9%.
Immediately dismissing again, and the C4 is doing wonders here.
Defensive
not really
position,
yep. He has to be grounded, and grounded against Snake can be dangerous, but he gets down till he gets grabbed. Wonderful double parry here, Tapsi.
I love it!
Looking for a stock close here. Okay.
One Nikita again is enough. Okay, FTT is going to be punished finally.
Uh-oh.
Fair.
Yeah.
The DI was correct on the side of Tapsi. We're not getting punished more than this.
C4 live though.
Okay, good.
Expecting that dodge, yeah.
I'm honestly a bit surprised he did get out with this, but okay, let's see what happens now.
Ooh, the crouch though, okay.
Spot dodge to crouch, I love it.
Micro-spacing does exist in the game, I mean, you might fall sometimes. Yeah, Backer here. Now this time again, pushing up, trying to get the stock before Tapsi can do it. Wonderful left it here. No resources left. However, a jump was there, so a bit more in time. Okay.
Going for the down.
Yeah, just hold it
down angle now.
Barely missing the down smash here.
I love what Tapsi is doing with his grenades. He's always covering his defensive stances. So whenever he's on shield, whenever he's spot dodging or something, there's always a grenade to force M4E to go for an option and then get punished.
Yep.
Okay, is he going to find something? I was talking and little by little the game got even.
Okay, this is tight, yep. No down there for you though, this time. M4E not getting those hits. Yeah, Tapsi's just lurking for the kill, but M4,
oh, that's more.
He knows he's gonna crouch, so down angle after it's gonna seal the deal for now, and Tapsi now having to fight 172% on Sephiroth. You know, almost anything can kill here. A breath of fresh air would. But those side Bs here, you know, forcing a timer on him. Good. Retaliation here. I don't know what that was. It should be down.
He did manage to get a kill here, only 4%. This is the last stock of this game. Is he going to do anything? I think he wanted to go for a nail or something. Didn't happen. It's a shame, but already 34% on the last stock of M4E. Is he going to gain that game?
And I love how M4 immediately just keeping center, and Tapsi is desperately breaking out of it. Tapsi now looking for yet another reversal, another piece of damage here, another glimmer of hope, but it does not look good timing as M4 still keeping his situation here.
Yeah, again, he's turtling a bit around the range.
Oh, okay.
Finally finding a nair here, but the wing is out. The wing is out. Everything. The wing is out.
So the uplift, my boy. Yeah. This time guessing correctly and maintaining his position in the loser's bracket at least for one more game.
And you see him nodding with his head like, yeah, okay, I see what how you want to do this. Yeah, okay, it went well. It went well.
Exactly. This is not going to be an easy set at all. And, you know, Tapsi, although he's still 2 games behind, can find his way back.
But you know what changed? For the first time, I think, in the set, it's going to be M4E with a stage selection.
2 times in a row, even.
And we've seen how it went when he was on a smaller stage.
Yeah, exactly. And
so,
I don't think we're gonna go wide at all. So I would expect something like Hollow Bastion, Smashville, and although Tapsi this time will certainly ban it out as it was not working at all, I wouldn't even be surprised running it back on Small Battlefield, because this time M4E knows, okay, Tapsi is looking for reverses, he's looking for timers. He's playing a bit more slow.
It was a close game. It was a close game.
It was indeed. It was indeed. It could have gone both ways, but Tapsi did a great job at maintaining percent.
Yep. Smash again. Good job here. Good kill out.
It had to be open, but yeah.
Let's see now how it goes. But again, M4E did have so much respect for the option of Tapsi that he did find a few opportunities to get in, did manage to get some damage, but didn't manage to close the game. Let's see how it goes. Now the smallest
okay, a slight mistime here.
Rising down there is not going to connect all the hits with 06 because it does like 30% or something. So it would have even out the game, even before now the percent quite close.
And now again, Tapsi being a bit more proactive again with the nades. M4E, however, looking for a gap here in Tapsi's movement, similar to what he did to himself before. But now, C4 becomes a threat here. And as long as the C4 is on the platform, M4E cannot move freely, but now it's gone. So, you know, there are opportunities. And this time, okay, going for a dash tag here, overshooting a bit and, you know, finding a kill as a reward. Wonderful up here.
Finally finding a C4 here. But I love how on the side of Tapsi, he's always crouching whenever he's like near that food. And he did save his objects that we said a few times already. Or what happened? Potato moment on both sides here.
Okay, fade away forward here, but C4 becomes a thing. Now, one of them maneuvering through. Oh, great here. We know how much
back here, using wonders again. The grenade here is going to be hit by the sword. It's going to give Tapsi some pressure and some room to get back on the terrain. The grenades again covering so much stage here. He can't do anything. M4E is just struggling to get in and find the last hit to kill Tapsi.
They're still even though, and now C4 again. M4E has to respect it, but now Tapsi is overshooting a bit. One hit. I mean, could be one hit too many in terms of kill percent. But there's C4, the shield was way too weak. And a bit too early on the approach for M4E. However, now he's getting more confident. He has low percent, and Tapsi is looking for trades yamming.
Here we go, the grenade is going to save again his project, let's say, to be polite again. I thought he was going for the sticky C4 here. He didn't go for it, but well, again, 150%, he's not dead. He can die in the next interaction, but every time M4E is taking risk, he's getting punished afterwards. So again, okay, you see the C4.
Oh, actually it's on the bottom here. Missing 164, and again, let's up scenario. So finally getting hit
but
here,
no spike.
Not the spike, but still no resources. That should be an easy game for Tabs. Oh,
nope, never mind.
I mean, let's see. Still awkward. There, punish the option. The option after the option.
I mean, he was covering a lot of options here. The stop dodge, the back roll, everything was covered, and well, he didn't have anything to lose in that kind of situation because if he was going for the roll in the other direction, he was in the safe spot.
This is huge though.
Okay, finding the double jump here, forcing the high recovery again. Is he going to punish it? Yep, there's no double jump. I have to remind you.
He dodged that?
Good option, I love it.
Okay, try number 5 again.
Okay, grenade here again.
Favorable spot here, now M4E again pushing up, wonderful fair, again waiting for the air dodge. He sees a turn from habit here, you know.
Indeed, he read that habit, he saw how it went up. Now the C4 is going to connect, to not connect, sorry, and to enable M4E to punish it accordingly. Finally the sweet spot on the back here. Last stock for Tapsi, 2 stock still for M4E. Is it going to be the last game?
Exactly, trying his very best on an unfavorable stage, you might mention. However, nice up tilt here. And now having to dictate the pace is going to be so hard. 112 though.
He doesn't let him do it.
Oh, recovery. Again, pace gets a bit more slower, crowd gets a bit more quiet. And okay. Tapsi is the one who is still chasing after M4E. C4 is gone, non-factor now. M4E a bit
side step here to fall the C4 explosion again. You lost the sit. It's 131% on the second stock of M4E. Sorry, Tapsi on his 47% of his last stock.
That's a grab.
Waiting for the stop shot here. You can see that mentally speaking, M4E is still.
This
is going to be the sweet spot. Perfectly done here by M4E. Going for the spike. He wanted it so many times up to now. You know that he was looking for this specific interaction. Congratulations to him. Again, proving that he has something to show the world.
Oh, definitely, man. This was the Italian spike in the end. And how ironic.
Italian spike.
The Italian spike, I see. That's so ironic because the down air was whiffing so many times. And or at least not whiffing because we've seen the sour spot, right? But now this time, no resources for like 7 whole seconds.
No, indeed.
And then boom, of course, he will connect it. He knows how to do those and he's been in those situations ever since the beginning.
Yeah, so again, congratulations to him. And let's see how it goes for the next part of the bracket. Well, Tapsi is going to enter in the top 8, so again, good for him.
This man is showing some consistency, man. This is such a young player. He's like barely 16, right? And he's playing Snake, Ryu, and Steve, which
Does he have any sponsor? I see OLW.
Yeah, it's like a clan, I think.
It's a clan,
Outlaws,
okay,
Outlaws it's called.
Yeah, sponsor, I guess. I realize that we do have some chance in France because we do have a lot of sponsors, and also maybe that's something that is not still common in the rest of of Europe. But please,
so keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, organizations, if you are looking at this tournament, look at the level of these guys, please. Come on, give them some love, give them some support, because you can help them go around the world, go around Europe at least, and discover more ways to play their characters, like train with players from all around Europe. That would be great.
Yeah, so Tapsi with a 7th place finish, and as you might call it, a player who is très bien at this game. You know?
Très bon. That's enough. That's enough.
Grammar.
How do you say it in German?
I mean, er ist sehr gut in dem Spiel.
Sehr gut.
Yeah,
okay.
so very good. Like.
Okay, moving on to the second.
Moving on.
We are going to have Pack/Slash against Mark.
Yes, and we are already talking about hidden bosses, right? So in context, both M4E and Tapsi were respective hidden bosses, but I mean, many knew M4E, like from back in the day. But as someone who is here for the first time internationally, he certainly proved himself as well as Tapsi. However, now Pack/Slash from the beautiful Bavaria.
You said it already.
Of course.
I see some bias here. I need to remind you that we're supposed to be unbiased.
I mean, I wouldn't call it bias necessarily, but I'm always flabbergasted how they are not confident at all. Even though they have so many players who are just like randomly exploding at tournaments, like ever since the beginning of Ultimate. And Pack/Slash is the new iteration of it, I would say, with the Pac-Man, another rather unorthodox character, even in Germany.
Yesterday, I was so surprised to see him play. He was so aggressive against that Bowser. I mean,
it's different from Modzai, right?
Specifically when you compare to a few other Pac-Mans and a few other these kind of characters, you usually have someone that is kind of stalling for time, stalling for interaction that he's sure to win. You know, those kind of situations where he wants to force you to get into action, to get into risk, to take action, to take risks and to commit. And here he was in the face of Bowser, jumping around
combo
him, like
gameplay,
mosquito, and again ramping up damage. I remember that game where Bowser had was 200%.
Yeah, which one? There was every game he was like 200.
Besides this one, he did wonders. He was always going for that specific combo, and those angles on the side Bs to punish the Galagas and all were perfect. So this is one hell of a Pac-Man, and I'm expecting a lot of things from him. Now, in this matchup against Muk and Samus, this is something I want to see.
Most definitely, and Muk is a player who, unlike many other German players, knows about Pac-Man. And you know, they have Purple Demo, they have Elwin, there are some great Pac-Man players in the Dutch scene. And Muk, he was very, very confident in going up against this game.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. For now, again, taking the charge off though is going to do some high damage, and he could avoid it, so it's a bit of a shame. Oh, it's the second time that happens, man.
I mean, honestly, I'm more surprised that it's still connected from back there, right? So it should hit in the first place, but Muk makes it work, at least how it should be.
And I love the camera on the side of Pack/Slash. You see that guy?
Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's
back.
But now Muk so far not eating any damage here. Oh, finally, going for the F Smash read here. Okay, great recovery. Again, he knows his stuff, and Pack/Slash from Bavaria, I don't know, there are not many Samuses down there, so I would be surprised if Pack/Slash plays this one by the book.
Indeed, and time goes on, and you can see that already all the interaction was kind of lost by Pack/Slash. So Muk has prepared his terrain compared to the minion he was fighting yesterday, where he was not prepared like match of the match. Here you can see that he worked a bit on this. He knew he know a few interactions, he know how to respect a few options, he know how to get rid of this item. He's doing wonders, and here the S Smash is not going to be enough, but yeah, the damage will again.
He has a great guess on how Pac-Man wants to move, and now Let's Shop Scenario is here this time using only one down B here. This is the Muk style of play, and looking for landing punish.
Again.
No grab, however. Screw attack.
But the output is not going to be enough. Yet damage again, 150%. Next interaction will be enough, I think.
Okay, just barely from mid-stage, however. Again, Let's Shop Scenario here. This is what Samus is good
the
at.
down Bs we didn't see yesterday. We see them a few now. This is good. I don't like what's happening. Okay, never mind.
This was huge. Okay, so Muk was expecting, okay, you want your item back, so you will approach. However, Pack/Slash was a bit smart in that regard, but not smart enough. Muk was ahead here.
No. Yeah, again, sharp shot into down throw into back here. Man, Muk is doing, again, a wonderful work on Pack/Slash here. But Pack/Slash isn't out yet.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's still fighting, and we know, you already mentioned, he's more of a close range type of Pac-Man, so maybe that might be good for Muk's more defensive playstyle. But now Muk too is approaching, even though he's in the lead, so he could technically take his time. However, giving Pac-Man free resists at all.
He's getting at ease in this game, I think. Oh, be careful, the watermelon is going to be wrong.
Right back.
Back again. Watermelon? Why do you say watermelon?
I think there's a melon.
This is just a melon.
Yeah, I think there's a melon, yeah. Okay, going for the actual melon. Oh, never mind. Okay, nice.
Avoiding all of it. And the up here, we will kind of some range, so maybe next time it could kill it, especially if you go high, that not if you go so high. So yeah, let's see what key is going to be enough again.
Okay, this was still his. Okay, that looked a bit weird here. Nice break here by Packslash, and you know, he finds his footing, but he does not find a game-changing pace here.
It's weird because the last minute, nothing really happened.
Yeah, Mark is getting hit by some stuff, right? But this is not lethal at all. Like, this is mostly forward airs, maybe a grab, but instead, Mark is finding those big hits here, and the back air certainly being one of them. 3 stocks ahead still.
Oh, nope. We've grabbed the top side and nice.
Okay, cute, I like it.
I mean, and this is weird again. Packslash is finally playing as a Pac-Man player, as like
yeah, he sold it back this time.
He's stalling and gaining some time, but you need to realize that he's already pretty far behind, and there we go.
Yeah, I mean, he was playing like a Pac-Man, not used to see that Packslash pace, but you know, this was game 1 indeed. So more confidence to Mook here in the top 8. And yeah, that means it's going to be a bit more harder for Packslash to find his momentum back in, to find a way to get through the wall of which Marks provide, right? So with Samus against Pac-Man, normally you would expect, okay, projectiles, movement-based, right? But Samus is one of the few characters who can just outpace Pac-Man in terms of sheer movement.
In terms of sheer movement, instead of in terms of like projectiles too. I mean, when you look at the tools both of them have, I do understand why Packslash went for such an aggressive, like, first kind of interaction at first. Didn't work out because, again, this up B shield is doing a lot of work, and Mark was prepared for a lot of those interactions. But, well, we've seen him adapt. We've seen him go for a more defensive stance at the end of the game. Is he going to go for this already up to, like, from the beginning for game 2? Let's see what goes.
Okay.
And this Hydrant is having the worst time of his life.
Again, just knows the timing. He knows what to do after the second shot of Gerga. And, you know,
Apple!
Backslash. Oh, Apple! Yeah, fast projectile here and a certain powerful one. However, not dealing too much damage. Good grab here by Packslash. Now, maybe finally finding some percentage here. Not immediately denying the side.
Reversed, and we are back into an advantage for Mark here. Backslash did manage to find some utility in those moves to cover all the projectiles that are going straight into his face. Is it going to be enough? It's like 9%, no, 92%. The game that was looking good in the first 10 seconds is already looking a bit more dangerous for Packslash here.
Okay, but still Mark for some hard punishes here. However, most of the time he's just relying on good old screw attack, right? And you mentioned it before. It does so much damage. It doesn't need to kill because, okay, cute. Yeah, we know Mark is like the brain kind of player here. And so now he got used to the hydrants and how it moves around. Oh, wonderful pressure. Looking for the F retreat here. Oh, okay.
Okay. He just wanted to make some damage ahead.
Again, no lethality here inside from Packslash.
Was that the F Smash with?
Yeah, I think he expected an early energy, but why would Mark do that? Well, this would not be in character for him, at least in the context of this game. And again, staying in shield, waiting for the grab, and just at this point, you know, predicting every move that Packslash provides.
Yeah.
Almost as if
again, some magic knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew exactly what are the interactions that Packslash is waiting for, and he knew exactly how to behave compared to them. So perfectly done on the side of Mark, already on 100% on the first stock, sorry, and 50% on the centers of Packslash. So he is getting ahead in this game again.
Oh, definitely. And slowly but surely, though, Packslash finds his way back in. But mentioned before, no lethal hits. However, this F Smash will certainly kill a Samus 3 or 4 times in a row. But yeah, still, the pace is in Mark's favor, so Packslash has to mix up some things. This might be a start.
With grabs or whip grabs, and again, we've seen him use those foods perfectly to cover for the charge shot. Is he going to do it again? Because for now, he needs to get out of his ledge. Gagalaga, nothing else.
Yep, this time, yeah, okay. No need for screw attack here. Conditioning coming.
Yeah, conditioning, and also on the side of Packslash, it doesn't take enough time to prepare for those charge shots and a way to defend against them, because every time something happens, well, he's just losing option one after the other. It's going to be a regrab. Nothing is going coming out.
Space, making it harder for Packslash, and the closer Packslash gets a neutral stage, he has to show even more and waste even more resources. And resource is a big topic here, because now Packslash is, you know, he's getting suffocated by resources here. Yeah, Mark is just doing way too much. There's up throw.
And the whiff on the fruit is going to be finished by an up throw, and he didn't leave that ledge for the past minute.
Not at all.
Well, I guess this shows that the game is still the control of Mark.
Okay, combo here, 74 and counting possibly here. Eating yet another charge shot, and very proactive here by Packslash. It works out though, closing out space. Different approaches here, screw attack getting cancelled by the Hydrant. And now Mark again, giving him a bit more space, charge shot, expecting the fadeaway here. Good tech.
Oh my goodness, and going for the huge commits is not going to be something you can afford against a player such as Muk. Considering you're already behind, I know you want to get back in that game as soon as possible. Please take your time, please keep your patience.
Okay, there's a slight overshoot here, but Muk again being ready for the spot dodge here. Packslash not too sure what to do here. And okay, this time trying to break out. Again, no spot dodge, no air dodge, I mean. Packslash, letting onwards. Okay, overshooting 2 up airs here. Landing scenario.
Barely's going to again nothing out of it. He knew that the shield was going out. He knew that he could go for that grab quite safely. He's going to I dropped the shield.
Yeah. It's like nothing new for Muk, right? It's like, you know, just like in school, you know, that's the formula, that's how it works.
He understood exactly what was Packslash bringing to the table. So
yeah.
He saw those interactions on the ledge. He saw how he reacted to those down Bs. He saw that, yeah, he didn't roll that much. He did went for the drop a few times already. So this time, as it is the best time to punish it, I can actually kill with it. I'm going to know that I know he's going to go for a drop of the ledge. I'm going to cover it with the down tilt. This is what happened. The timing was perfect. So a sweet spot and everything. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So the second game is on in the pocket of Muk here. Well, is it going to be a 2-3-0?
It's hard to tell. Because on one hand, yeah, a stage swap is what you need, but then again, not going wide here, I don't know if that would be the case, because
yes, I think it is.
Yeah, because the pace wasn't necessarily the problem. It was just, Muk just knew how Packslash acted in every situation.
But
right?
I think just like for Packslash himself as a player, he may feel more at ease where there's less stage around him, where he can finally close that gap and get in the face of Muk. This is what he's been looking for up to now. Those whiff on the grab is something that will bite him again on the head.
Yep, but let's see, maybe, you know, feeling a bit more comfortable with the nature of his combo playstyle, right? But so far we did not see almost any of the combos, so Muk was very good at evading exactly that. Again, yeah, that's up. You know how Samus can do here. Good get up attack.
Yeah,
now.
He did get a down B the fast, but at least he get back on the terrain to get out of it again. He did grab that bell, did he?
Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, it still hurts. Okay, not getting any better. Up throw. Bye-bye. Yeah, should be a small benefit, a bit different in terms of ceiling to combine to PS2. And Muk, yeah, he's just comfortable. He's just, you know, sitting still and tight. And, you know, getting grabbed here, nothing too lethal. Yet again, Muk is dodging the big hits.
Yeah, 95% is not that much. And again, we knew that Packslash was more...
Okay, the slowest jump shot I've ever seen. Okay.
Jab.
Rolling against Shield.
There are a lot of good ideas on the side of Packslash, but the execution is like,
tiny bit off. Yeah. Like he's almost relying too much on a more chaotic playstyle from Muk, right? He's just waiting for Muk to overshoot, but unlike in the hero game, Muk is not too proactive about it. He's just waiting out, you know, here again, trying to do for a reversal here, not working. Okay, he's just going to do the next. Oh, wonderful catch here.
Whoa, I love it.
Okay, looking for something here, wonderful drill.
Finding anything, and you know that Packslash is wanting to find an opportunity to get back on the face of Muk, do like a back air or something to finish that stock quickly, because for now damage are ramping up already 60%. He need to avoid all those options that Muk is just launching on his face. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a pretty hard game. Again, catching that air dodge and going back out of the terrain.
It again.
Love it again. Look at that spacing.
Eating up
Muk is playing perfectly here, and again, this is hard. This is very hard.
Finally a hit. Okay, I just wanted to say, like, Muk was not losing the third stock at all, or the first stock to be precise. Okay, wonderful execution here by Packslash, so he still knows his stuff whenever he gets to it. Wonderful parry to the strawberry.
The problem is just getting to it.
Yeah. Like and even then, he has to prove everything has to work out. And in top 8, his first top 8 at the tournament of this scale, it's gonna be a test for sure. Being 0-2 behind against Muk, maybe you're worst in the break.
Again. Oh, good night. Good here. Catching the dash attack that whiffed. And, well, ramping up the damage a bit, okay? That's great, actually. 76% already on the side of Muk. He is getting back in that game. I love it. There we go. Finally, the reads are correct. The spacing, too. This is what he wanted up to now. This is perfect. And he's finally ahead for the first time in that
situation here. Okay. Wonderful throw on the Garaga here. Okay. Again, up throw. Yet another one. Trying to block up the reset, but not in this reality. I mean, tournament stock positive for Packslash in a very much better looking game here against Mok, but we know how we know how confident he is. Oh, not getting the read on the air dodge, sadly.
That's a shame indeed, but getting the parry to up be perfectly done again. Mok hasn't saved his last move here. Same goes for Packslash, because we've seen him go for a whole advantage that was perfect on the second stock. Maybe he can do it again, but he needs to be quick because the damage are ramping up, and for now he's a bit behind now.
Gallagher certainly doing some work here in conditioning Mok at least, but okay, this time going for the Zaya, not using anything the entire set. No, okay, different pace, not getting any fruits here, no power out upside B, and now again, back to the screw attacks, back to game one, the basics.
He took that out of the C-script with basically going for those up B out of shield is again such a safe option. You just can't do everything.
This should be the stock, and a rather clean game, a clean 3-0 sweep by Mok. Nothing to be said aside from that.
As you said, nothing to be exactly said, because, well, Mok did manage to get his game plan going again and again. Packslash did struggled a bit at first, did manage to cope with it for a few minutes here and there, but overall, the game was in Mok's hands, and all of them were actually. So the set was in his palm from the beginning. So congrats to him. Moving on and facing, that's the game. We've seen M4E, so he's going to be against M4E again.
Sooner or later he will, because now M4E is like on one side.
Oh yeah, sorry.
On the other, So now we are waiting
going back to winner's place.
Exactly, we're waiting for the winner's side, and we had some international presence here, featuring Bavaria and Northern Westphalia for sure. The defenders could not hold off the international guys. However, in winner's side, it's all German in a German-based tournament in Arcadia, and it couldn't be anyone else besides the top three and Reno, who is technically retired. But, his min still looking clean, his voice working out, and look at him being in the top 4 of one of the biggest tournaments in Germany.
That matchup check is going to do a lot of work, I think. He's going to face Dark Thunder. No, sorry, he's going to face Tarek.
Yeah, they already did, I think they did a handshake or two. I don't
Can
really...
you explain?
I could explain. So, basically, the story behind it is, Reno never lost against Kazuya. Even Tarek's Kazuya, he absolutely smurfed it. However, he always lost against Greninja in terms of statistics and in friendlies possibly as well. So they shook hands and said, okay, Tarek is going to play Kazuya the first 2 games, and then he's going to swap to Greninja no matter what. Okay. So it's like, I can take out Kazuya, whatever.
Again, such sportsmanship for both sides. I love it.
For sure. I mean, they're friends like that, right? And even though, in terms of set count, they technically only played once after, I think it was Syndicate or something. And this is where Tarek won. It was Arcadia number 2. And it was quite a wild grand finals from what I can remember. Bowser Jr. Ditto, we got a, character
I saw the stats, I'm like, excuse me, what? Bowser Ditto? Bowser Jr. Ditto? Okay.
So yeah, Tarek was certainly showing his best
Maybe
on
part
that
of the Germany culture or something I haven't heard of, but okay, let's go with that. So yeah, we are going to have Tarek against Rhino, and they're already on stage, if I'm correct. Yeah,
definitely.
The game is going to start soon. I think they already did the RPS and all. On the other side, we will have Quick against Dark Thunder afterwards. Another game that is going to be tough for Dark Thunder, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Running around with a Samus, we've seen already Mok like having a perfect control of the game.
Stacked.
Is it going? We already have we are going to have one Samus in losers and one Samus in winners, and let's see how it goes.
Exactly. One of those 2 guys will be the first one in losers actually, and the loser of them having to face off against the Italian's finest M4E
again.
And M4E.
Such a nice lad, man.
Exactly. Yeah. And M4E is in losers because of Tarek. So in terms of
that was a quite interesting set. I think it went 3-1, and yet he did defend himself
very competitive, considering it was a bad matchup. Greninja's effort is incredibly hard, and it's Tarek we're talking about. It's the absolute champ in terms of European presence, and it's M4E who's still looking for his place
in. Can I say that this is literally his first tournament out of the control?
But not for those 2 guys. And okay, we got the melee overlay. I don't know if that's intended. But we're playing melee now.
Let's go.
Oh no, we played I was wrong. Okay, back to it again. Smash Ultimate it is. So okay, looking for Kazuya combos here. Reno quite comfortable in blocking those. However, 65%. And still counting. Okay, one of those. Yeah.
My skin is crawling every time I see a curve. I'm like, oh, it's going to end not that well.
Especially as a Frenchman. Yeah. We all remember Flow. We know that matchup, how it goes. But Reno, okay, showing a bit of a different coin here. Matchup scenario again. We'd love to see it.
Did you see that rage? And there we go. Bye-bye.
Just like that. Okay, you like to dash shield. I like to grab. I have a command grab, rage drive.
Rage drive
Oh, you
won this again, and well, he started with 12 for Tarek here, or 140%. Well, 0% on Rhino, and maybe he can find something to. Okay, black is. This is perfect. 60% already. Trying to catch here the up B is not going to be enough. But the first are still upping up. Look at that.
Okay, good break here from Reno, but still eating 44% here. Oh,
whoa,
good break from the quarter. Yeah, Tarek was not doing this last year. Something changed. Something changed. Something.
100% already. Well, he's saying that he never lost to Kazi up now.
Oh, I think Reno's confidence is slowly falling in shambles. I don't know.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. 100% be here, just, evening out by a bit.
But
still,
man, yeah, one stuck behind. Is it going to be a no?
The win.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
Ah, good.
Okay, no twin pistons this time.
He wasn't expecting some tech, so he didn't expect him to just
Oh, not
there.
very. Ooh, okay, with the back. Oh, he wants to see him alive.
Goes down, the back here, the sound of it is so wonderful, and here again up smash.
And he reacted to that too. Like normally Kazuya's don't do that. They only look at the blue arrow, right, where you DI, and it's either up B or up smash. And he was just, he was waiting for 1 second. And was like, get out of here.
Man, again, I was quite impressed yesterday by his Kazuya, because it's the first time I got the opportunity to finally cast him.
Oh, exactly.
And well. He's doing wonderful.
He's the GOAT for a reason. I mean, he loves to call himself the Kazuya with, what was it? With the best neutral in the world.
Yeah, that was before. That was before. He was calling him the Kazuya with the best. Like, he's so T, and he was like, what's the point of having a good natural? I'm just going to send me Look at it, I'm just going to do that, and it works. We've seen him spam this already yesterday, and he's doing wonders, so let's do it again. Finally. Like, if he does not get out of this ledge, obviously it's going to be another game.
Okay, wonderful get up attack here, and now
there we go.
You cannot just approach like that. It's gonna get harder.
Again.
Yep, now fanning enough. Even on town.
Yeah. Oh, this one was a missing attack.
For sure. Okay, platforms are out, so technically we are playing an FD type stage now.
Falling with the neutral B, I love it.
Oh, no resources. He's gone like that. The jump was caught in the midst of the section here. Okay, this time Reno being ahead by a bit, and okay, he's saying, never mind.
Nope.
I always forget about this move. I barely see it kill, but Tarek might be the only player in the entire world using it.
Again, I go for a clean natural when you can just go for that. That's perfect.
Oh, wow, okay. Give me one more, Reno.
Yeah, but these were all sour spots, so it's a shame.
All
the damage did ramp up, but not that much.
But good positioning, though.
Yeah, good positioning. I do have to admit. Okay, crap here. Not again. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Again, why go for a clean natural when you have this option that covers so many things?
It can be so easy sometimes.
Yeah.
It can be so easy. Just play 5.
Why clean when that?
Try to catch a roll here. No window twist for you. This time, maybe going off stage. No, way too hard. Good recovery here by Tarek, but this time, maybe. Okay, no.
He's pretty chill. He's chill.
He's very chill. Yeah, he's relying a bit too much on the ledge up, maybe, because Tarek so far doing a great job, always coming back.
The bread and butter of every right player.
Yes, needed. Oh, so red combos. Oh, okay.
Good hit. Good interaction here from Rhino. He is looking at the platoon of Tarek and like, yeah, I can still roll out, and did manage to get out of it. So perfectly done from his side. Again, one stock. No, this is one stock each.
One stock each, yeah. It's looking way better for Reno. Favorable stage, and he charged that for a damn long time. He knew
it was going to happen. He knew exactly this was going to happen. He was there to punish it. This is perfect.
Well, he's known for those S smashes, right? It's like, okay, you want to interact with me. You know how cheesy your kills can be, but fading away and getting the punishment.
I learned that, those kind of air dodging that you do in a lot of situations where you're expecting some tech or something and you dodge in dodging. It's called an American air dodge.
The American air dodge, yeah. I mean, it's a term that became quite popular as of recent, and you see it like every day. It's not a meme. It's literally the option that NA likes to go for.
Yeah, so I'm going to call it the American Edge now. So back on the smaller terrain, is it going to be another story? But for now, this is quite even.
Oh, okay, now he's exploding again. Yeah, Reno knows how to do that. He does not want to die at 40.
But he would have died. He would have exploded.
He actually does. Maybe he can die now.
About dying, yeah.
Okay, again, next time.
Get out of here!
Hey, and the angle is so insane. To get enough angle, man. Okay, quick stock for now, and we love to see it. This is the match that we expected to see, honestly. And oh, again, not this time, Reno. Things are not getting easier. In fact, Tariq still keeping you at bay. Oh,
love it!
I love how Tariq is using every move that Kaze really has. I wouldn't be even surprised that he uses.
What are you talking about? He's always doing the same thing.
Not always.
Not always, yeah.
Oh,
finally.
Yeah.
This is how you even up the odds again with the self smash perfectly done by side of Rhino and storing in the air. That's perfectly well done
very
here.
good, yeah.
I love it. Again, going for this nair. I love the juggle, but is it going to be enough?
Again, still looking for intentions. You know how dangerous it can be, but the sheer presence. Reno seals and stop. A rather weird match for now, but you know, again looking for the kick here. And Tariq, normally he should be the one just taking back the stock as used to, but whiffing, misinputting.
Yeah, the wood buff is not going to do anything here, and well, just lost some momentum. And he's quite behind now.
Yeah, okay, yet another nair. Again, pushing forward immediately. Side B has a break here.
Needs to find it quickly. He's finding it quickly, perfectly here by the side of Rhino. He was expecting an aggressive option, and he did manage to get one. He did a small commit, but it was well done.
Okay,
yeah.
He gets one to say, but yeah, this time with the up auto sheet, as if Kaze doesn't have enough options, right? He needs it.
Okay, punishing the left smash here, perfectly done.
How
Is it going to be enough? I'm not sure. The raid.
I think he does not have a jump.
Woo!
Yeah, there it is, and Reno. Okay, I see you. Everybody gets one. You know, he never lost to Kaze, but one time it's okay. It's internal.
Yeah, I mean, he was a warmer.
It was a warmer, sure.
I was like, yeah, okay. Come up once, you can't get me twice. I will show you. This is the 2 games, right?
Exactly. Yeah, this should be,
the 2 games.
Yeah, starting game 3, which should be now. Tariq should switch to Greninja, and now it's
going to be another story.
Yeah, there's another story. I mean,
it's going to be another pair of gloves.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Reno certainly proved himself, so staying true to his word.
There
go the frog. There go the frog. So the Kaze But who knows? Maybe Reno popping off and fighting his demon, winning against his demon. Might be a first.
Literally the demon.
It's a challenge for Tariq as well, you know, because this is still match point. Don't forget it.
Well, let's see if what can happen now. The pressure, just by standing there menacingly, I love it, but is it going to be enough?
Just pushing him away for now, keeping him on the platform, and now Reno, you know, tries to look for the first hit here. Tariq being the one in presence and answering the first. Okay. Wonderful parry here. On tilt, waiting, however, getting interrupted by Reno's rather aggressive options.
Now going again for those and jump back here. I love it, what he's doing there. Rhino is literally in that game he's doing wonders.
Definitely, yeah.
He's in control of the whole rhythm and all. Even if there was a few skirmishes that are won by Tariq, all the combos and all were on the side of Rhino up now. We grab nothing afterwards. You see him, he's expecting something, but he's still wary of all the options of Rhino, and that's why he's not going for he's not going for the trigger.
Exactly. Oh, there's a chase. Expecting the immediate tech in, but not in this reality. Okay, Tariq cannot go off stage. Too uncertain, so he's rather keeping it safe.
Yes, it's not going to be enough. Parry did a lot of things here for him, but control the terrain again on the side of Rhino. Tariq is going to get back on it.
So much control here.
Grab here. The confidence. We've got to talk about the parries of Rhino, because they are doing a lot of work here.
Oh, okay. Next spot. Again, next step. Getting the back here. Now, this time Tariq is pushing forward, not getting the hit.
Out of it.
In fact, losing the stage. But yeah, again, breaking out constantly. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, slow and shooting. But okay, let's pretend they grabbed it.
Still kind of blurry on his act.
It is!
So it's kind of weird. Is it like the transition from Kazuya to Greninja at the origin of it? I'm not sure, but finally we've seen a good phase from the side of Frank. This is what I was expecting. This is perfect. No double jump, nothing on the side of Rhino. A red grab that's not going to be punished. It's a shame, but still a lot of damage were done already. 85% on the second stop of Rhino. Tariq did manage to get that game going for him.
Yep, exactly. So Reno was doing good in slowing down the pace, but Tariq, you know, unfazed by it. 119, as you mentioned before. Reno, you know, can die any second here.
No double jump, no double jump.
Yeah, he's going. Easy pick here for Tariq.
And exactly, easy pick. Catching that double jump without anything afterwards was perfectly for him, because he forced the other to get back on the terrain inside Rhino, and that is just like sitting chicken for this.
Yeah.
Sitting duck.
Sitting duck.
Sorry.
And now, okay, a bit faster pace of the game. Tariq certainly getting warm with his former main, you know, with the Greninja. Now it's, the co-mains coming in favor. The grab here by Reno, trying to get get back to the pace.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
finding the team hits.
Again, those options from Tarek are always safe, even if he's not like... Yeah, see that spacing was perfect to avoid it first.
Just the chase.
And there we go, doesn't
There
go
we-
back on the terrain.
Yep,
That,
just like that.
Okay, okay.
The formula
Okay.
holds true, however.
So it was a diesel engine. Actually, it took some time for him to get back in that game with the Greninja. But yeah, once he was in it, yeah, he didn't leave it. He was in there, he was doing wonders. So perfectly done on the side of Tarek. This is what I was expecting from him, and this is what he's delivering. So perfect. Again, game 5 of this set. I think this is the first game 5, right?
This should be the first game 5, yeah, because on loser side it was a 3-1 and a stomp. So this time, you know, it had to be expected, right? The moment they shook their hands, yeah, they bring in content. They know the lads are watching at home. They know the content is about to rise up. So now this time, Reno has the counter pick advantage. And okay, going for story here, triplets, good compromise, and Reno, I would not too. This stage is certainly in your favor in some regard, but Tarek does like the stage as well. Ooh, early damage.
Yeah, what's the stage when you can
Oh, wait,
for those
only damage.
huge catch? Perfectly done again, going for the
Resources!
add-on. I love it. Man,
It starts with
Tarek
damage, it
did-
ends with the stock.
this is a masterpiece. He's catching all the resources one after the other, as you were saying, Falco. And again, this was perfectly well done. All the spacing, all the different actions were just exactly where they needed to be. And this game, can you see the crowd?
The crowd is like, okay, maybe something can happen here, okay. Good read here by Reno, but
I
yeah.
have some Vietnam flashbacks here. I know where this is
No,
going.
this is Greninja this time. It's just too finicky of a character here, too hard to catch. And okay, Tarek is smelling something, stalling here, good modeling.
I love it. Mixing up with that wall thing was perfect, and again, not catching anything on the side of Rhino show that just Tarek is so obnoxious on his recovery that he can't like still get any like habits out of it.
Oh, there it is. Nair 1 not getting the air smash here. He was a bit surprised by himself. No footstool either.
Falling.
He jumped.
Perfect.
Yeah, he will recover. Oh, never mind. Okay. Whoop. Up tilt here, not getting the sweet spots. Okay, awkward, and still eating so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last game. Even if Tarek loses his stock now, it's still so much of a lead. And speaking of leads, there's just nothing to add here. Wonderful display.
Exactly. Rhino was just having issues like getting back in that game, and he's taking risk after risk after risk. And Tarek is considering all those options from the side of Rhino. And again, this whiff here, where he just sidestepped and then went back with the fair, just so that he's in the head of Rhino.
Definitely here. Now again, moving around, utilizing his powerful jump to the fullest. And yes,
I love how he stole
oh,
it.
he did it again, he did it again. Quite a tricky frog. Finally,
The frog has been cooked.
the cooked alive. What a tasty frog. But now the new one comes into play, and Tarek certainly doing favors, at least for himself right now. Reno at the back foot, at the back pace, and not dictating anything right now.
Again, not finding any opportunity to do a lot of damage, finding 9% with some characters such as Roy, that is known for those huge strings of hits and all, is not that much. And here and there into fair perfect, the other down. Bye-bye.
Oh, it hits the...
Oh,
okay,
okay, going for the smash. Okay.
For sure, why not? Oh, there it is. Down tilt, up smash, and again humming. It holds true. The Greninja is just too powerful for Reno to handle. He cannot beat him, and Tarek, as you know, the top 2 in Germany, advances to winners finals. But still, good display from Reno. Again, he too was holding true to his word. You know that your Kazuya is nothing to me, and he proved that.
Well, he did manage to get a game with Kazuya.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So okay, so
And there
there's
was
a confidence break.
There was also an SD. I have to remind you.
True, there was
There
something
was
like
also
that.
2 SD.
Now, would you call it SD or would you call it sheer respect of Reno's rather pompous
My answer
presence?
is going to be yes.
Okay, quite a defined answer, I would say.
No, but for way like this, Greninja, once he was in there, did again such a wonderful work. So, congratulations on Tarek proving again why he's seed 2 or seed 1.
He should, in this particular tournament, he should be seed 2.
Because of Quick.
Because Quick was still second on Ekaribana, and they placed similar to in Colossal.
Indeed.
Both nights.
Talking about Quick, we are going to see him now, if I'm correct.
Ooh, yes,
against Dark Thunder.
Dark Thunder.
Oh,
so
man.
we are sticking to the top 3 of Germany, and this is an interesting one because internationally, Dark Thunder is still looking for his place in, right? He was 17th at Colossal, which was huge.
Yeah, but again, he's looking maybe for his place, but he is undoubtedly the best Bowser in Europe.
100%. Like he's known, like he was practicing so much with Leon, the Bowser from NA, and he
met him twice. He met him already at the temple. He met him again at God of Cell, I think. So, yeah, again, this is the kind of place where you can train with so many wonderful players. So, yeah, Dark Thunder has that title already, and I can understand what you mean by he's looking for his place now, as in his placement.
And speaking of place, I mean, jumping to the stats of this game. So Dark Thunder is one of the few guys who's actually ahead in terms of sets against Quick. We've mentioned it before. There's a set difference of 1 game. So there was TGM, there were bracket resets, and most of those wins were through bracket resets, where Dark Thunder first lost and then absolutely stomped the out of stamina Quick, right?
Yeah.
And this time I do not see an exhausted Quick.
I do not see one. Obviously,
I see one who's looking rather fit.
This
actually.
is going his first tournament game of the day. So yeah, is it going to be another story? We shall see now. Players
can go both ways.
Place already here. Well, is it like if we talk about stage, are we going to go for a big stage or a small one?
I think the PS2 would be it, at least in the beginning. So both players they favor similar stages. So we're gonna either see PS2 or Town City. So it's mostly between those two. Whenever they play against each other, only those 2 stages. I would be very surprised if we're gonna see close range games because Dark Thunder.
Pretty sure indeed.
Because Dark Thunder does not want to get reversed and Quick does not want to interact with
Bowser.
Indeed.
So both of them do not want those kind of stages. So maybe on the mutual understanding, they are going to be to a bigger one. Because obviously larger are going to be beneficial for Quick, and I think Dark Thunder is going to avoid them. So yeah. Our PS is already done, I think.
Yeah, they're getting ready, and we're speaking about interaction, we're speaking about gap closures.
I want to see Dark Thunder win. I want to see Dark Thunder win.
It would be insane, but Dark Thunder having to work so hard for it.
It's going to work hard, hence why.
Both players have to stay awake for such a long time here, high on energy, and I already see some 28 blacks right there, so they might drink 1 or 2 up just to stay competitive.
We are going to talk about the sponsors, I think, after
for sure,
game.
I mean, after this game, for sure. But I mean, I take the segue, right?
Hey, do you want to talk about it a bit more? Maybe we have time. I think we have time. Let's go.
No, I mean,
so we need to think about. Do you want me to do it?
Sure, go ahead. I mean,
so I'm going to do the first one. So thank you for the sponsors for this tournament. Thank you, 28 Black, for this energy drink. Again, this is one of the official partners of Arcadia, and you can get a discount or there's a comment in the chat if I'm correct.
You can just exclamation
point 28 black.
Exactly.
And you will get an extra potion of energy drink. So yeah,
I like how we call it potion actually. It's quite accurate, and it's quite nice. Also creating this one would be quite nice. I wonder how do you create energy.
Which one did you try?
The one with lime and mint actually. It was surprisingly good.
Yesterday or today?
Yesterday and today.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite nice, and I would like to create an energy drink or two. Maybe I can find something on Truffle, right? Because there's a job platform. So
man, I love how you're doing your transition perfectly done here again.
Because if I want to be an engineer,
awesome
I'm going there.
Man, so yeah, Truffle.
I enjoy it. I'm like, it's we like to call it. It's shoutouts too, right? Because without them, Arcadia wouldn't be where it is right now.
Indeed.
And I'm just so excited to see even more of that in the near future. And those 2 guys, both Truffle and 28 Black, doing us so many.
So about Truffle, don't talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically Tinder, but for jobs.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you also have the comment for Truffle in the chat. So yeah.
For sure. You do. Also exclamation mark Truffle, right?
Indeed.
Oh, sure. Okay, sure. Yeah,
I think that the administration of Arcadia Live is already doing the comments, so you already have the links and all.
Sure.
Go and give them a shout out, because obviously they are doing a lot of work for us, and I think again I'm going to say it again. I think Arcadia 3 is like the turning point where Arcadia can go
big
ways and go for international, because the venue is awesome, the production is awesome, and the players are also awesome. So why not go a bit one step further and invite other players from all around Europe? Because I think this is the next step for the evolution.
Yep. And it's very comfortable arriving to Hamburg actually, be it per flight
I'm
or per train.
I'm surprised, even from
Paris,
airport from Paris. I arrived by airport, and I just arrived here in half an hour or something. Yeah, and I mean, it's quite spacious. We have the after parties for sure, and many of them were there yesterday, so it was a bit loud here. So it would be very nice to have there were crew battles too.
There were crew battles too. So,
you had to be there. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it is what it is. But hey, Austria has a base, France has a base, Spain too. So why doesn't Germany have a base as well as UK has one?
UK one. Yeah. We have boss battles.
Boss battles too. Yeah. Exactly, but Arcadia, one of the biggest
congratulations
in the near future.
We did manage to get some time.
Exactly.
Let's go to Quick against Dark Thunder, the both of them from Hive.
This is one of the matches coming. It always started out with those. When Dark Thunder was the reigning champion of Germany, Quick came through from the depths of hell and just took him with him. And after that point, it was a back and forth between those two, as mentioned. But now Dark Thunder is in a bit of a more shining light here, trying to get Quick into his own pace.
Yeah, and the up B here from Quick is going to do this a bit quicker than the one from Dark Thunder. Oh, actually, we are on PS2. You were right on this.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to run it back. Like, every single time.
I think it's going to be that for the whole set. Indeed, I do agree. Going for the flames. No, keeping him alive here. And finding a huge back in here. Dark Thunder is taking.
Okay, whoa.
What was that?
He's jogging, man. He's trailing. He's keeping his fits high.
He's on the trailing wheel here on the side of PS2.
Oh, yeah.
But again, for now, the game is pretty. Even if, like, I think the next interaction for Dark Thunder is going to be a kill move, I think.
Yep, still having a jump here, recovering low. Stirb here again, and Quick is dangerous with those. Oh, okay, smart stuff by Dark Thunder, not using any moves here, but Quick still being on the upper hand. Anyway, Dark Thunder trying. Okay, he wanted to time his smash. This is so tight in this matchup, and Dark Thunder, even he can fail it from time to time against his teammate actually.
He's respecting the recovery of the Quick so much. We've seen him. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's with the horns coming.
We've seen him go for those flames so many times up to now. I expected a lot more flames against Quick, yet nothing. Not even once. Oh, is he going to do it? But here the spacing is not correct. 60%, 70% already on the second stack. The rhythm of the game just changed awkwardly, I think.
But now Quick is a bit moving around here and engaging, even indulging those interactions here before there's a move that can come out from Dark Thunder. Okay, charge here.
Did you see how the game that was pretty even up to now is in the end in the hands of Quick?
Absolutely. And he's steamrolling him in advantage state. This is why you want to win, Samus. This is why you have to win against Bowser. And Quick certainly doing the community favors here. On the screw attack just to keep things going. And Dark Thunder now. Yeah, this is a grab. This is the first one. But Quick still very fit.
Ah, shame. Because the idea was great. The spacing was a bit off. That's
it would have just died.
Yeah,
Yeah, risk reward here with mention. Oh, okay.
Second one. No, go for a smash. I understand it.
Yeah, for sure. Safe damage. You can never be too sure where Quick lands. Okay, going for yet another. Okay, retaliation here by Dark Thunder, 82 and counting, so it's gonna be a bit hard to close the gap. And gap closing is the most important
He does
factor.
manage to close the gap, but nothing afterwards. The F is not going to be enough. Some is a pretty thick penalty, I guess. But
Oda? No.
Do anything. Oh!
Okay.
Interesting here, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, Quick there, there's the matchup knowledge, right? Nothing bad could happen, but now, okay, taking the stock here. 114 at Bowser's, Dark Thunder, I mean. So, he could be like Sandro, right? Sandro would clutch those out. And Dark Thunder, you know...
Flames already, like, did you see that shield?
It's a hero just gone. Like, the moment you're just standing inside there, it's, you just have to accept the damage.
Shield poke with the dash attack. Maybe it's going to be enough for this
car. Unfortunate end here to game one. You know, it was an explosive game, so it is what we expect from Dark Thunder and Quick, but 2 SDs in one game.
That's a lot, that's a lot. On 3 stocks, that's a lot.
It is, yeah. I mean, that's 2 whole stocks, and you're just left with only 1. And so, yeah, Dark Thunder had some ideas here. Somewhere a bit weird, I must admit, but...
it's the first game.
It's the first game, yeah, it's a best of 5, so anything can happen here. And Quick knows it's not over until it's over, especially against a player of Dark Thunder's caliber. With Bowser in his hands, right?
Indeed. Bowser needed just a few interactions to get back in the game or to gain a game. So yeah, to win a game, sorry. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident in the level of Dark Thunder to keep his mood high, to keep his game in the game. And well, are they going back to PS2? I think, and if that's the case, well, if you remove those SDs from the equation, well, it's can be another. It can be another game.
Back and forward, yeah. And you know, Quick sometimes he was overshooting a bit with the screw attacks, but then again, you have to take every damage you could possibly get, because the moment Dark Thunder catches you slacking, you might as well just lose a stock to an F smash.
Yeah, 60. Indeed, we've seen that F smash. We've seen it, and well, it didn't connect, but wow, it was there.
Yep. Was there indeed, and now they're taking their time, you know, cooling off a bit from a rather heated game one. You know, it's so you know, we got flame bursts, we got rockets, we got F smashes. So sometimes you gotta take it a bit more slow, and Quick would surely benefit from that.
Yeah, and here it is like chilling around. I think is he waiting around?
No.
Oh, they're waiting. I think they are.
They're waiting. Yeah, I mean, just you know, it can get to you mentally, right? Because on one hand, you're not expected to win against Quick, but you know exactly you're on this. You can be on this level. You won against him plenty of times, and RCADIA should continue this very streak. But yeah, Quick knowing this too, again, being a bit more on the smarter side, and as of recent, stepping it up big time with Samus. So yeah, Colossal was not an expectation for sure, but we are talking about A Karibana here, where Dark Thunder just went 0-2, I mean, against Leon and Mr. R, so you cannot blame him in those matchups. Meanwhile, Quick being second, almost beating MKLeo, the best in the world.
And he got the opportunity to face him, Kaleo, something that, yeah, again, you have to give him props to it. And he has the second, he is contending for the second place in Europe.
Yeah.
So and the first place as a Samus player against this group. So yeah, Siski or Siski actually.
Siski. Like with as if you would pronounce it with a K. But yeah, good for us that Quick is a bit more simple, and Dark Thunder is like the most simple name you could come up with. So quite favored in Germany.
And we are back into the second.
So
okay, PS2.
Yeah, PS2. So now Town City yet. Maybe Quick has a different plan in mind, and Dark Thunder knowing that those SPs they do happen to the best, and they should not control you in any way. However, Quick, the first one to shoot the gun.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not rolling to side B. That got reset thanks to the down B and even again.
Exactly. Even, however, in terms of stage control, Quick having to break out of here. Wonderful here, and forcing a reversal actually. Dark Thunder dashing to breaking it yet again.
Yeah. So yeah, the game is pretty up to now. Let's see how it goes.
Again, okay. Yeah, Quick is so quick on the trigger that he's actually trying.
Yeah!
I just want to say, do we see another match or nothing?
Again, I think he just got surprised by that down B again. And the game was pretty even up to now. He's finally in the hands of Quick again, and he's going to take his time.
Whoa, it's the connect. Okay, I thought this time Quick might get out, but no, nothing too sweet, nothing too easy, and instead, again, forcing an even scenario here. Dark Thunder looking a bit better here, and he's, he's eating those damage, right?
Yeah,
he's getting one.
Yeah, but again, here it was a free grab on the terrain, and whenever you get someone who doesn't go for a grab, you can be pretty sure that they are going for always the same timing to get back on the terrain, which it was again a good.
Oh no!
Okay, good choice.
Yeah,
I love it. Dark Thunder, like big great move here again, resetting the whole situation, because in these kind of games, everything can be done on one stock. So yeah, again, this was the perfect move.
Yeah, this is kind of weird because Dark Thunder with that is kind of abusing Quick how Quick sees this, right? Because normally Quick would like, oh, okay, I was ahead, but why does it happen now? But I think Quick is accepting this very fact. He knows he can get the first stock, and he's looking for a shield break, so Dark Thunder is getting online in this game. Wow.
Yeah, he is, and what a way to get back online, because 78% already on the last of a Quick, and he's going for the down B. He wanted to break that shield.
Up here the shield, yeah, 92%, and you're exactly right, Humming. Dark Thunder is waiting a bit more wild. Koopa King certainly showing why he's not taking one.
Yeah, indeed. And look at the damage already, and he's in control of the terrain. Is he going to do something fancy now? Yes, he is.
Killing
Side B here, going again for high damage.
Will he get scary?
Going for the flames. No flames yet. Again.
Oh, this should be done. Good, good old.
Go!
Good old
and he's smiling.
He's smiling. Yeah, he's feeling good about it. It's like, I know I could do it. We were gonna run it back on PS2. No SDs and game plan change. So what Dark Thunder did was like accepting that Quick can just, fight towards him, right? And even if Dark Thunder doesn't have any stage, that still means Quick interacts with him in any shape or way.
Indeed.
And that, in hindsight, means he can use up B out of shields. He can grab. He can use Flame Breath out of disadvantage.
And I love again what he did on the second stock, going for the side B and suicide out of the terrain after the stage was perfect, because he just evaluated the situation.
Yep.
If he holds on for so many times during that game, he's going to give Quick more time to game interactions and all. Why not resume it to just one stock where everything counts, and where again he will have less leniency, and he will have to find more opportunities, like dangerous options to get back in that game. Perfectly done for Dark Thunder here. Maybe it's not going to be the same thing on game 3, because this is this was peculiar. This is not something you see every game.
Not at all. And, again, yeah, I think we're gonna see PS2 to the very end here, because those games.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, those games were rather special, right? So it's either an SD or very, very early stocks here. Dark Thunder, he's going for the Nares this time, not doing that in game 1 or 2 alike. So, looking for those combo starters. Again, closing the gap. And wow, with the smallest shields, he's still holding through.
Shame here with the S Smash. Okay, finally going go with the command grab, going for the kill again. Oh, he wants blood. He wants blood.
Definitely here into Quick now. Wonderful job here, using his Zare to fight his way back to center stage. However, not easy against Sakana. This is a punish. Down to wonderful choice.
and I love what he's doing, what Dr. was doing up now. He was just moving around Quick and forcing options and then reacting to those options. But even if the reaction was not perfectly done or not the best one, the game plan is quite nice. I love it.
It is. It's quite, you know, down to earth, as you can see. What we expect from Samus, what we expect from Quick especially, and knowing what to do here. Yet another charge shot connecting. Dangerous game for Dark Thunder. This time the correct up B. Ooh, and even mashing it out the moment he gets on stage. Yeah, correct choice.
Okay, Pirate here again.
I should say.
Up is not going to kill. We are talking about the heaviest boy in the forest.
Ooh,
bye. Yeah, but this time, yeah, get out.
Get out, Media. I'll take that grab. He certainly did not expect it, but hey, it's gonna happen sooner or later. I did not say anything.
Okay, never mind. You know what? You know what's a good game plan? Back.
Okay. Now again, the pace at foot here. Oh, wonderful.
Barbecue. Go 27% already. Just one move.
So yeah, no anti-heat for Quick at least. 27% is not too shabby. However, he's pushing up. Very proactive about it, not allowing Dark Thunder to even think about interactions. However, he still gets one as a punish. That step scenario yet again.
Okay, trying to get like the first timing here. This is not good.
So what? No punish yet. A bit too slow.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Coming for Dark Thunder.
Okay, and again, I'll be out of shield. Next time it's going to be a counter. Grab. Nope, going for the natural beat. Well, a good option against shield too.
Definitely,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, good choice here. The percent, even if they are ramping up on side of Dark Thunder for now, they are kind of even. It's not that much. I mean, for real, this is like an S-Smash is going to be enough. All back
here. Changing situations here now. Dark Thunder being in the lead, at least in that situation. Okay, what will it be? No F tilt, no down B either. Quick this time rolling beforehand. This is oh, punish! This is a punish for the punish for the punish.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Even if he's at 150%, that's not that much, considering that the F smash or down smash isn't going to be. It's going to be enough to even the odds again. Oh, and up.
Still living.
No rage
200%.
at all. Still living at 200%. Koopa King proving us again that he's there.
He's indeed at every moment. Yeah, even the weaker dash take will certainly be enough. Both at 0% and humming. We knew what happened last time we seen the situation.
He
it
did.
was Dark Thunder who was stepping up.
Whoop! Jab here, the patat.
The patat. Okay, Flamebird again. He's not stopping this time.
Just want to gain some damage and understand him. Look at him again. Going oh, I love what he's doing. Dark Thunder is in the game.
Step by step. Okay.
Shielding again. Oh,
a bit too wide.
Ah, okay. Nothing afterwards though. Because yeah, both of them were quite scared of the interaction.
Okay, panicking here. Bowser just screaming for help. Yeah, that hurts.
Okay, some damage again.
It works out. It gives him time. Wait a minute. That's
it out. I love it. I love again what has been doing, what Quick has been doing. Both players are doing wonderfully.
Yeah, okay, and we out of shit again, over 100%, while Dark Thunder seemingly looking very healthy. And oh, okay.
Woo!
No, this is a punish.
This is enough, no.
Not yet.
Not enough rage on the side of Dark Thunder.
He may push it.
No, wait.
What? No. Ah, not like this.
Come on.
Oh, it's like, I love for Quick. It's like, I know how that feels. That's rough, man.
That's rough.
That's rough indeed.
I was going to say, he had the game in his palm. He was doing everything perfectly done. Quick didn't leave the ledge of the terrain for the past minute. He was applying pressure over pressure over pressure. All the options connected in a way or another. The flame were there to cover the time where he was stalling on the ledge. Everything was done properly, and then that
just shouldn't be right there. But still, that still means Dark Thunder proved to us he can go that way, right?
Yeah,
he can go that far.
Now, if he loses,
just do it again.
If he loses, he was going to.
It's gonna sting. It's gonna traverse itself into loser side as well, right? And you do not want to let it end.
You know
like
for sure that this is going to be something that he will keep in mind when he loses.
But yeah, it should be after the game. This is the most important factor here, and this is where mentally you shine above the rest, right? So. Of course, this will sting. This will be a context in this coming game, but it shouldn't be involved, right? It shouldn't be anything in your head besides this game.
Get back into the pro player like mindset.
Exactly,
get that out, and you will think about it later on.
Yep.
They both took some time to chill, and we are back in it.
There we are.
Yes.
We're going to Hollow Bash. That's the first. Okay, I'm actually surprised because it is favorable for Quick. He loves to play on that stage. He prefers to play on that stage.
Man, and you can already see the change in the whole timing. Oh my god, going for a knob.
Oh no way. Will it end here? Will it end here? No way. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, he's coming back, but blood cost 104%, and now Dark Thunder is on turn, having to show how much damage he can do in regard. 38 is a start.
This is my turn to play. Give me the
This is my turn. Now it's my turn on Xbox. Okay. No tech here, still holding away. A bit more safe. Phantom footstool, but oh, no resources. Quick can push this one. He's known for that. No forward, they're connecting.
Okay.
Yet again.
Okay, good. Finally getting back in the game little by little. I love it. Trying to catch the stall, didn't manage to do so. Getting punished there.
No stage control.
No double jump.
Yeah, it's perfect for those. Just maintaining his pace.
No double jump. Is he going to be back on the turn? Yeah, he is. But back here is going to again force him out on the other side of the stage.
Timing.
Oh,
Okay. Another charge shot. Okay, no forward there. A bit of an overshoot by Quick, and this back here, which should be enough. However, this side B, not yet. Quite
getting
stale.
stalled. Yeah, quite stale.
Okay, now jumping, just making the earthquake.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom! Oh, you're getting out. No, okay, I was expecting a back here. I'm honest with you. But most certainly he's losing stage out of nowhere. He's just running away from Quick, but oh, getting a reversal with that B. Okay, no spamming jumps now. Okay,
Not going to kill yet again, but this is a good option. He's ramping up damage, 50% already nearly.
Good, wait! Goes. No punish, shield is getting weak.
Oh, okay, again and again and again.
It is Hollow Bastion, yeah. It's not doing you any favor, unlike Smashville. The blast zones are quite big.
Okay, so going. Oh, I love what again. Quick is doing quite a good job too.
Just barely. Jin max
though.
Oh, definitely. This is what he needs. I mean, this is his match point possibly here. Okay,
covering here for the back up throw, I guess. No, up throw again.
So confident from Quick.
Okay.
More power moves, and this time finally the
This is
overshoot down.
information he took for the past interaction. He saw what was the habit of Dark Thunder, waiting on the ledge, not doing anything afterwards. And well, this time he went for the aggressive move with that spike. And is it going to be a 3-stock? There's a chance, because we were talking about the fact that maybe the last loss is still on the mind of Dark Thunder, because he's not in that game at all.
Quick also still having his 3 stocks and looking as confident as ever. Okay, this will finally be a stock lock.
Yeah, 170 at least.
Yeah, there's no trades anymore. This is not game 2. You cannot just SD with your Bowser side B. Instead, Quick is the one pushing up. No resources again.
Yeah, he
okay,
was
this
up.
is it. No resources, and he would have just gone with the forward there.
He was going to be in the same situation as before, where he would have gone on the ledge for half an hour and without doing anything, winning incentive afterwards.
It's just going to tilt you at this point, and you're not wasting any time. Instead, just resetting. And Dark Thunder knows this is not the form that we normally expect from him. And he himself, he puts on the most heavy weights, right? So I'm going to be excited what we're going to see in losers, because he's going to have to face up against M4E later on, and at least like anytime soon. And it's going to be hard, because M4E is slow.
It's going to be hard, because again, we've seen how M4E loves to respect his opponents, loves to respect the matchups and know how to play with that sword, with the range he has. And we are talking about Dark Thunder already on his nerves. He's having to face someone that's going to stall for time, stall for those interactions, force you to take actions and punish them afterwards. Is he going to have like the mindset for it, is my question.
That's a question that's going to be asked.
He needs to evacuate that frustration before the next sets.
You want my take actually on this? How Dark Thunder might take? Because I think now, after a long time, Dark Thunder was like only winning, right? And whenever he lost against someone who he normally wins against, who was always victorious, he was like falling into that mental slumber, right? But now, knowing how it feels to lose, it still stings. But he knows how to come back from it. So this is nothing new. Okay. So maybe this is like the test. Does it work? Does this concept of a mental game work out? Like from a pro player on Arcadia, it's going to have to work out against, against Mook. It's going to be actually, not M4E.
Let me check.
Yeah, it's going to be Dark Thunder against Mook. Oh. Another Samus back to back. And, he knows the matchup, so at least he has that. But, it's a different Samus.
At least, but I mean, come on. Which match are we going to have?
We're going to have Reno against M4E. And this is actually a funny one, because those two guys, they were spamming at each other on Wi-Fi. They were practicing a lot, and they two guys, they are friends with each other. And this is also partly the reason why M4E is here in the first place, why Arcadia is the first international tournament, because he has many friends here, right? He has like Reno here, he has Floima here, and he's close with all of those.
Now I am one of his friends.
And now,
this guy is so nice. We've been on the puppet tour yesterday for Hamburg, and I did manage to talk with him. And if this guy come to Italia, if he's not, he come from Italy, so to France,
Yep.
I'll be there to help him a bit. Because
Nice.
again,
Yeah.
I want to see him move around because we do not have that much safety around. We
Yeah,
do have
okay.
you, but yeah, no offense.
It is what it is.
It is what it
I
is.
chose my path. But I mean,
But yeah, I mean, he is doing wonderfully, and I want to see him move on the international scene a bit more. Just like Bloom Forever, for example, that
Exactly,
we've
same
seen
thing,
for the
yeah.
first time in the Colossal and in the US. So yeah, these kind of players need their moment to shine on the international scene, and I want to be there to help them.
Yep, and I mean, unlike Bloom, M4E is already in his 20s, so he has some experience, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't change the fact that he is like an entire menace in the whole bracket. Like I was talking to him before, he is very confident against good players, but he is a bit too scared when going up against pools, right? Because it's the unexpected. However, this time he was doing an excellent job at just maintaining himself,
Yeah.
staying calm, and the moment he got into bracket after the Tariq loss, it's like, okay, I will not tilt. This character is not made for one who tilts. And then he stayed calm, beating out Dafung, who was on the verge of
With
winning against
with
him.
the smirk and
Exactly, with the smirk on the side.
with
and,
one wing angel playing in the
for
headset.
sure, for sure. The villain's energy. It certainly provided him a sweep to losers bracket. Only 3-0s, and it didn't stop. Okay, actually, it did stop with Tapsi. It was a bit close, 3-1 still, and now going up against Reno. And Reno, although he's you know, the technically retired player, he's not competing as much as before. He's taking a bit more chill, but maybe this exact chill state is what helps him in the bracket the most, especially with Min Min, with Roy, where you have to play clean. I don't know, I'm up for a very hype match between those two.
Same, and I think we are going to have one. So again, I see the crowd is cheering for right
Oh, for
now.
sure. I mean, that's
yeah,
the boy. Finally, I'm casting
they
with
are
you
it,
in my own
so-
country. This is how it feels, bro. We're gonna
Okay,
cheer,
you
we're
know
gonna
what?
cheer for
Just
commentators
for
too.
do even the odds, I'm going for to be 4 for it.
Oh, okay, for sure. Oh, nice. But yeah.
Who do you think is going to play?
Uh,
Roy or Min Min? Because his
I would
win was quite clean, and again, it's
I would
a
expect,
matchup check.
Yeah, I would expect Min Min actually, because technically Min Min is doing better against Sephiroth, but then again, those two guys, they played against each other so often, so
Yeah,
they might
maybe
go
like-
for Switcher too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, M4 is confident in the Min Min matchup too, because he knows how to fight off resources. He knows how to.
And we've seen him
space.
already. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Against Snake, for example, right? He knows his timings. He knows when he can push forward, and all of a sudden, across the whole stage, he's running up and grabbing you, right?
though we did say that. It was quite scary for going for Min Min. So he may respect a bit too much all the options of his opponent. So let's see if it goes the same way now, because for now, okay.
Side B immediately.
Side.
This is huge. Yeah, this is the game changer, right? Because this puts Reno on a timer, and this means stage presence and control here. However, M4E going for an up smash here, jump read even.
It's going to be a pretty long set.
Yeah, it's going to be a defensive set.
We can already know that it's going to last for a whole 7 minutes every time.
Yep. Oh, there's a punish window though. However, Reno instantly, fighting himself off.
And knowing what to punish and not know what to respect is perfect, because this is something that missed yesterday during the mock Reno match.
Yeah.
And here we can already say, oh, this is an F smash, I can punish it. That's perfect on the side of M4E. He needs it,
Exactly.
he needed it during the full set.
Oh, there's
My goodness,
wonderful
yeah.
chase here. Reno knows it's in Min Min, advantage state, more insane than you might think. This character is immense, and finally getting picked by one or two players, you know. And just like you mentioned before, to get back to your point, it's insane, because now Min Min, you want to look for those 1-2s, and after the 2, you need to engage. And M4 knows this, however, Reno is mixing up because of this fact, because of him knowing when to expect a punish. Oh, wonderful escape here.
Yeah, and getting in the situation where he doesn't want to be, he needs to leave that ledge quickly. Okay, perfectly done here. Sweet spot on the back here is going, okay, never mind. And
The later too.
is going to kill, and it's perfect because he didn't get that much damage in, and he does have the one.
Yep, he's wing, so that means more speed on ground. He can allow himself to be a bit more agile in the air as well with the 3 jumps. Reno, knowing that.
Yeah, but for now, nothing out of this way. Just damage.
Just barely away, Reno's placing it correctly. Not getting punished here by M4E's hand. And, okay, just ready, okay. Reno fanning him off, and again, advanced state, and we know what to expect from Min Min. Now, I do not see a stock loss here, but instead, M4E is the one pushing, finally, keeping Min Min at present.
Perfect done here.
Still having a jump. Oh, not this time though. Okay, no
getting
time.
back to the terrain, but the damage has been wrapping up.
Yep.
Oh!
Just a
I
megawatt.
see that megawatt here. Oh! Yo, he knew it!
He expected a forward there, so essentially that was a 50-50 in this regard, right? But instead, the counter was there. M4E a bit smarter here.
He did a big break
Oh,
again,
no,
but
no jump.
he's not coming back. He's not coming back, yeah.
Okay, a game one to the fullest, I see.
Man, I love it. I love what we've seen here because both players had good reads. Both players had been doing wonderfully natural. They know how to play against the character. They know how to play against the player. So that's wonderful to cast.
Yeah, wonderfully. Yeah, as you mentioned. And now again, Reno keeping center stage, and now it's getting a bit more dangerous. Nair to back air, should combat low percent, and even higher up. It's
again!
It's the counter. Will you go for it with RB? No, you won't. You won't.
But you're not going back. You're not going back.
I would love it though. Ooh, okay. This was a very mixed game one actually. Reno was quite ahead in the beginning, finding a very nice early kill, but as mentioned before, M4E knows when to approach, and this is the secret against Min Min. You cannot just camp out.
Yeah, as you were saying, this was a pretty good game because I think we've seen everything. We've seen like adaptation based on the character. We've seen like catch and reads with those counters on the side of M4A, for example. We've seen games on both sides with the recovery of both. This is literally a complete game. We've seen a set in one game. I think we are going to have the same game again and again during the whole set because again it was so complete on so many like aspects, and I want to see again. Okay, a bit more bigger stage.
Going to town, so getting a bit wide here, and respecting how good M4E is with those reverses, or at least with those conversions, to be more precise. Because Sephiroth's grab game is one of the better ones from the DLC wave, as you might see.
Yep.
Because you know it's not like the most damage and not the most knockback, no kill force, but the combo game.
Yeah, it puts you in so many bad situations afterwards that again, if you read the good DI and all, you're in the perfect situation.
Okay, then again, this time, platform, mid-stage. M4E, however, eating some damage. Not looking for a timing here. Getting one hit and Reno and trying to convert it to the fullest. Oh, this might be... Shetty overshooting with a double jump here. Okay, catched up yet again. Not finding the back here. Reno being a bit more fast.
Maxwell here was perfect because he did manage to avoid the dragon, but the double hit here of the death smash is going to be enough. Ram here is not going to hit, but the one is on the table. Okay. Is it going to be reversed?
This is where it starts though.
Come back. Okay. Again. Now, man, it does the job anyway. So yeah, you're not hit by that Ram. Megawatt is here. Is this going to be enough? Dragon back. Ram, sorry.
Yep. Back to Ram as mentioned, and now getting into sheets, trying to go for a grab here, but instead getting beaten by M4E's foe there again. And guessing correctly against Reno. At this point, the Megawatt though from a fade way actually.
The Megawatt is going to this off. Okay, 90% only on the full stock, but recovery that can be gimped. And here I love what he did. Not go for an aggressive move because he'd been punished already a few times up to now.
Okay, still having a jump. Okay, recovery set and done. No forward tilt here. Reno already expecting it. The burst option for an M4E. No up air either. Having to work for that kill.
Now,
he's mixing it.
Yeah, he's mixing it. I nearly got something.
But Reno's still almost always having better hand here.
And Reno ramping up the damage little by little, chipping at this percent, already 60% on the second stack. The one wing is going to get out quite soon.
City so far working out wonders here with the layout. Okay, there it is.
Sour spot.
Barely connecting.
What?
Okay, yeah, just the arm behind and payback. It's yeah, Min Min is quite a strong character.
And I know now all the jumps of M4E are getting read one after the other by Reno.
Charge.
Wow, my goodness.
Timing. And he was just reacting at this point, and yeah, wonderful reaction by Reno as well. Keeping 3 stocks, staying alive. 46%, you have to be kidding me.
Man, that wasn't empowered, I think.
It wasn't empowered, yeah. And well, still doesn't have the fact that he's just eating so much damage out of one interaction.
One interaction was enough.
Okay.
The jump again.
Okay.
Wait, that worked?
I guess it kind of worked, yeah.
All according to the Kikaku.
For sure. I mean, well, like how I like to call it, let's pretend that down the hit and Reno had his career-defining moment.
It was a spike. It was a spike.
It was a spike.
I
saw
it with my own eyes.
Oh, for sure, I did. I mean, I saw it in my dreams, but... Okay, but this is for game 2, so 1-1 each, and you mentioned it before, the win conditions, right? Getting through, getting the timings done, and especially what we've seen from this game, mixing up your approaches. But interestingly enough, Reno always had the correct read on both the up air and the back air, so the big hits are not what M4E wants to look out for. And how do you want to grab a Min Min who's just like throwing out her arms, whiffing around?
Now that you say it, all the grabs were actually on the side of Reno, and we didn't see any from the side of M4E, I think.
Yeah, and he was...
And you were talking about the grab game of Sephiroth, which is one of the best in terms of combo and all, but he didn't get any. So maybe go back to a small terrain, I think, because we've seen Reno. Yeah, we've seen Reno like again running around, avoiding that Sephiroth, avoiding all the things that he could afford, like put on the table. And there we go. Smaller stage. Let's see how it goes.
Yep.
Oh, whoa!
Speaking of grabs here.
Oh my goodness, this is already happening.
Ooh, the curve is stopped, by the way. So Rena's timing was almost perfect here. Now going for the neutral air. Reno fending him off and not sending him off stage yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not going for this is a punish though.
Finally. Oh, nothing after us. Yes,
okay.
he did manage to get something.
Can go again and immediately out of one grab, just forcing himself into a rather favorable situation. Becker again from the fading out. Okay, not getting the nair. Now again, the 1-2, the timings. And Reno's always mixing up only once, and once, jabs. And then all of a sudden, he's going into the 1-2. That's where M4 does not expect it.
Oh, I love what he's doing, but M4E is not that clean on the execution. I didn't see that.
I saw it. It should have worked.
Okay, not finish on the down smack though.
Good wait here, like can totem.
Ah!
A tiny bit too far forward. Very unfortunate for M4E now, but you know it's a better game here. But you cannot allow yourself to do mistakes like this against Reno, right?
Ah, someone who knows how he plays so well. We said how those two players know each other already. And this is not the kind of players you can give something, because they are going to incentivize it on it so much. And already, look at it, it's already 90% on the second stuff for E.
Yeah, Reno is at this point just snowballing. This is the dangerous part for Minden, right? You might call her a zoner, but she's just so good at snowballing. Looking for up smashes here, looking for a megawatt. Maybe switching it around in a matter of seconds. Left scenario here. Again! This time not killing, but second time it's working out. So Reno having his game plan set in stone.
And all the counters we've seen on the first game have disappeared. Dash attack is going to kill, but at what cost? Also at what cost?
128. He has the wing though, but yeah. He was just barely invincible.
Straight into the castle. The Bastion just got a new resident. Let's see what you can do now.
I'm just saying in the windows now, playing the cards, but I'm sure it's not too comfortable inside there. Oh, what? Okay, with the Becker, sure. Hurtbox shifting is a thing.
Again, one stuck behind now.
Punish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got the good timing here.
Yeah, sure. You can try. Nothing to lose here.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Later.
Shit.
Yeah. I like how he's doing that, because if something is in between, then you know, the tether, or at least the RB, becomes a hitbox, right?
Yeah.
This way you can counter. So
no, that's a good idea. I love it. But the thing is that the execution is not the game timing-wise perfect, and because of that, he got reversed every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giving Reno a bit more space. Oh, I like it the same. Not too sure on how to punish him, so instead making him show more of his moves, giving him more space, and you know, giving up stage control. This is the balance part in that, right?
Catching a jump again, going for the side up here, not getting punished, okay? But again, the peasants are ramping up. He needs to find something quickly, because for now the wing is already out. Is he going to find a kill? Yes!
Okay. Yep.
No, sounds good.
Yep. Southspot indeed still doing a lot of damage here. 101 on Reno's head. Okay, there it is, and the chance.
Jump, avoiding all those grabs we were talking about earlier.
Shotgun, there's the timing. Ooh, not yet though.
I love the angle ball on the side of M4E, avoiding the 2 frames every time. Mixing up his timing.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Just tight, yeah. Great parry here. This is a punish too. Becker not killing yet, though. Not a sweet spot.
Oh, okay, great. Using the 2 jumps to get that one finally.
Ooh.
But already 100% on his last stock. Is he going to do anything? It's going to be quite harsh. Okay, avoiding again the 2 frame here.
Okay,
yes,
this way started.
Yes. Oh, and again, going for those harsh options. I know that is... Oh, okay. Up smash.
Another one.
To be punished.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
He was looking for just barely overshooting in terms of movement, and Reno landing correctly, seeing the jab and reacting.
Man, I didn't expect that.
I got scared, actually.
Yeah, I got the same.
I just jumped out of my chair like in a horror game.
Yeah, it woke up. It woke possible stuff. We were like, oh.
I think M4 gets scared a bit. He was like, okay, everything's fine. I still have one more game. At the minimum.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's like in tennis, it's a break point. Like
a break point, yeah.
He got a game while he was choosing the while M4E was selecting the stage.
Yeah.
So now the situation are reversed, because if he won there, he would have lost the 4th game, and then won the 5th. But here, he's giving the opportunity to select the stage on the last game on the side of Reno, and well, we've seen how it went on TC. So
it's gonna be a rough one for sure.
He decided to go for the hard route.
I mean, it is what it is, right? So you're gonna have to fight off one of Germany's best. Still, I mean, he proved it that way. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's not in top 8.
Exactly, he's in top 8, and he nothing more to prove. You know, like having a very competitive set against Tarek, and now winning against M4E, or at least on the verge of it. So okay, we most likely gonna run it back on Hollow Bastion. So yeah, the draft is correct. The stage makes sense. He was losing a very early start in last game, and it was still down to the wire.
Okay.
Going for the dash. And you see how he does not go for more forward as and back as a neutral, but mostly close range.
Yeah, but he's getting caught by those every time he's jumping.
Oh, okay. There's a back and the forward dash, proving me wrong yet again. But yeah, it works out for now. We know now. Going for the split here.
Now how he started to dash in. Well, nah, not too far away.
Okay, great play around the platform.
Okay.
Here, you know. Okay, Reno looking a bit more crazy here, slow down. Okay, nice. Good awareness here.
I love how the pace is a bit slower than before.
A bit more careful, a bit more considerate.
More delicate.
No, delicate. I like delicate. Oh, wait, this was the second down. Yeah, this is gone. Okay, clean first stock here by M4E.
Indeed, because 44% compared to what happened in the first games is a lot less than before.
Do you know what M4E is doing right now? Because before, he was looking at every punish window possible. But now this time it's like, okay, I could punish that, but instead I will fade back. And then Reno is using a hitbox, and then M4E can punish that. So now it's like a bait and punish type style, right? And now banning him off again with nairs after nairs. Letting him on stage. Ooh, okay, expecting a jump here. He's going for the up air. Not working, and the Mega went straight into this beautiful man's face.
Props to all the catches of Reno on the jumps, because they have been there. He has so many of them.
Oh, this would have been up tilt. He was actually reading that, but not too sure.
Okay, is going to do anything with that wing before dying, because I think the net snare with the Mega Weight is going to do a lot of damage.
Shut down for now.
Okay, back here again.
He has to swap 2 more times. Okay, close.
Yeah, double jumps is going to be enough here to get back on the terrain.
That jump was good.
Oh, there we go again.
Good angle again, He's getting better with those,
I love it. And Rams isn't efficient here, which is quite surprising.
Oh my god, though, on the dash. So he expected Reno to react on a dash.
Yep.
Wow, I mean, this is some skill perspective. 5-6.
Again, we are
3 ops.
All the 3 ops are going to do a lot of damage. Okay, timing is out.
Oh, with the
love it! Again, M4E proving us that he knows how to play that matchup. He knows how to play against Reno specifically now.
Okay, Reno getting downloaded a bit, at least on this stage. So now he's being a bit more cautious, not showing too much from him. Ooh, almost!
Yeah, it's enough.
We take those. We don't take those. Yeah, he retired. We don't take those anymore. Oh, wow. Damn, what a second game. Okay, this is what M4E needed, because you mentioned before, he chose the hard road. Now Reno can choose the last stage, and with this momentum swing, with this much confidence that M4E has now,
is M4E going to leave again TC open? That's my question.
I think
it didn't go that well at all.
I mean, what would the alternatives, right? Like, PS2 is a bit too harsh on him in this matchup, and Carlos is also not something he really wants to play. If he wants to ban out TAC, he has to play an FD. And I think he would rather have TAC.
He would rather have any something. PS2!
It's actually PS2. Okay, there's the swap, so Town City, he's not confident in those. Okay, let's see. Because Pokemon Stadium 2, a very strong stage for Min Min, especially because of how the knockback works in synergy with the platforms. Sephiroth, however, has some good stage control.
Okay, Fusto here, nothing afterwards, which is a shame. Already 15%. That's nothing. I mean, come on, that's
it. It's like what? It's a scratch.
That's a handshake. That's big handshake.
Okay, again.
Okay.
Punish though, no jumps.
Nothing afterwards. Oh, this is a best game for now. Like, a lot of whiff on both sides.
But better positioning by M4E here. So whenever Reno whiffs, M4E is in a very good spot in, you know, playing mind games. But now Reno being the one in advance here, whipping the grab, but still everything in shape now.
I think all those jumps, we talked about it earlier, but again doing it during the whole set. This is quite interesting. Maybe there's something for it timing-wise.
Okay, still getting the F tilt, left jump. He was almost gone in a minute. Okay, still alive though.
He's killed us so many times already.
I mean, he is a fast faller, yes, but this was, he was getting out of it. Okay,
getting back.
Well, Reno being the first on taking the stock, however, M4E, you know, looking for a snip or two. Good nair here.
Okay.
Usually doing so many favors in this matchup as of recent.
Find anything because he needs to get that stuff quickly, because we know how many interactions he can lose in that against Right, Reno, and those points. Oh, okay.
That's good. But then again, on one hand, he can take his time because wing is a factor.
Yes,
So if he trades off some hits and then loses stock, he's going to have a much quicker wing.
Indeed, that's true. But, I mean, if you got a choice between taking a few hits and just taking a star while being at 0%, I think I would take the 0% one.
Probably, if he can, of course.
Yeah, indeed. Okay.
Let's roll here.
Okay, sour spot though, it's a shame.
This time he's going, yeah, he cannot go for it. Yeah, coverage by Reno. Roll.
Whoa!
Okay,
Wait,
yep.
cut those noodles.
Oh, cut those noodles, yeah, even spicy ramen sauce. Okay, oh, there's a grab here. From Del Barino. Oh, and it sets even better advantage state by M4E right now.
And he's in it.
Oh, definitely. Wonderful tech in.
Okay, good.
There yet
good,
again. There they're hitting it.
That 1-2 you were talking about earlier again.
Again, the ones, the jabs. So we know, again, testing waters here. Not finding the hit. Wonderful down.
I love it how it's been like going down below the sword every time. That's perfect. It reminds me of the snake we had earlier.
Yeah, he has to swap the arms now. So Megawatt is not something you want for disadvantage. And now M3 turning up the heat. Cannot go for a downer here, but instead, going for a late back here. Not connecting though. Still in control of the game.
Timing was not perfect here, which you're saying considering that he did exactly the same thing. This is exactly the same interaction at the first stock. And what is going to happen now? He's again late, going here for the downer, is going to rack up damage again. 11% on his last stock. Is it going to be the end? I'm not sure. He can still do it.
Yeah, for now, M4E is holding up his pace, not finding the backup. Reno being able to break again with the down tilts. This is new for game 3. And oh, tournament stock, remember that. This could be it for M4E if he fails to hold his disadvantage tight.
Yeah, M4E needs to keep his patience because every time he's been rushing in, he got punished according by Reno. Reno doing wonders again.
Panic button summing.
This is
okay, not yet, don't
No, panic. And the crowd is cheering for Reno here. Down smash again.
Okay, M4E fighting, and this is the first time he has to play against a crowd like this. This is the first, and he cannot withstand the crowd humming.
Yeah, again, this is the first time M4E is out of the country, and you can feel that the tension is ramping up. Is he going to do something? Megawatt will grab the regrab, not going to be punished.
He's respecting it.
5%, he's respecting everything.
This is it!
Going to be enough!
This is it, and M3's out!
M4E is going to bow against Reno at the door of the top 4. Reno going up against the winner of Dark Thunder, against Muck, if I'm correct.
Against Muck and Dark Thunder, the winner of those, and who Reno is holding himself tight, making his crowd proud. And we mentioned before, this was a first for M4E, and what a wonderful display.
What a wonderful display, again, facing so many good players from Germany. And this is something I want to see again and again, because we do not have a lot of Sephiroth representation on the international stage. And he's a hidden boss. I want to keep, I want to not stay hidden. I want to see him revealed to the whole world.
So honestly, we were talking about sponsors before, right? So we don't have any control in those, but this is a player. I mean, honestly, this is a player.
Shake my hand.
This is a player who is the future, of the hidden boss in Smash. This is like the only Italian represent, and he was only losing against Tariq, one of the best in Europe. And Reno,
now, after such a wonderful set, I mean, he nearly won that one. I have to remind you that the third game was in the palm of his hand, and he did not finish it properly. So, yeah, I mean,
I want to see him more tournaments. Honestly.
I want to see him more.
This was his first appearance, man.
Now, props on Reno for the win.
Absolutely, man. Again, the retirement is like a meme at this point, because every player who mostly retired, all of a sudden they popped off, right? They're playing better than ever. Bracket, and they're staying calm, so it works out. And yeah, Reno advancing now, as you mentioned before, waiting for the winner of those two gentlemen. And those two gentlemen certainly being...
Which gentlemen? What gentlemen?
What gentlemen? The Muck from the Netherlands and Dark Thunder from Germany. Muck having a lot of momentum on his belt, while Dark Thunder having to claw his way back in.
Momentum against him.
Yeah, quite literally. And we're talking Samus back-to-back. You do not want to lose against Samus 2 times. I mean, Tilde know how it feels when he was facing in the Caravana against Quick and Siski. And this time it's going to be a step further below with Quick and possibly Muck, who doing a really good job here. I mean, he was not expected to be here today, and he's competing with the best in the Netherlands, but he's struggling with international appearances because the gameplay is just so different.
I do agree. Now we've seen him apply game plans properly. We've seen him before, and if he does have one against Bowser, will it be enough against Dark Thunder? That's the question. Because we've seen that sometimes he's lacking game plans against, for example, the Mimino Reno. We've seen it before yesterday. Now let's see today if well, it's going to be enough, because we are talking again about the best player of Bowser player in Europe.
Yeah. And there are not any Bowsers in the Netherlands, at least from my knowledge. Maybe there are like some to get some practice, but from the top of my head, not in the Netherlands actually. Like this is not Bowser.
I do not have any name, so yeah, I do agree on that.
A different countries. There are some Pac-Mans, so you know we've seen it before. Pac-Man is certainly a matchup he was quite enjoying himself in.
I heard Pikmin. I was like, there's a few Pikmins.
Pikmin. Oh, hold on.
Did I miss a DLC somewhere? Like,
no, not yet.
Rock Pikmin.
Yeah, but still, that does mean Dark Thunder, on the other hand, is very confident in this matchup.
Back onto PS2.
Back onto PS2, of course. I mean, this is the draft that we are going to expect from now on. And similar to Quick, he's going to start with the Flame Breath and now Mook has to see how much percentage he can get. Instead, for the screw attack, he's going for the charger. Resources. This is a resource-based player after.
I love how you see Mark just running around. Do not want to approach even once that big Bowser. Well, because he just approached him once and look at what happened. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, this is damage here. Usually into back here. He's looking for yet another one.
Leave me alone!
Leave me alone! No, not like this! And again, Mark knows he's not allowed to be like Quick. He has to be different. He has to be new for Dark Thunder. Those two guys never faced off against each other. And so far, it looks like Dark Thunder is a bit more comfortable in that. However, good breakaway from Mock here.
The Bowser lines are going to do a lot of work here. But yeah, you say that he was feeling a lot more at ease. And this is how I feel it too when I look at what happens. I think maybe Mock's game plan does look like a more average Samus game plan. Hence why Dark Thunder is already prepared. While against Dark Thunder, you need a lot more adaptation. And something that we may see during the whole set. But for now, it is bye-bye.
It is bye-bye. He knows the percentage, so this is why he was just going for the side piece. You know, it doesn't work the first time. It will certainly work the second. And yeah, Dark Thunder being in the lead only by a bit, but we know how much.
Okay. Parry. There's a message to be sent here.
It's a message.
No, parry. Yeah, two combo.
I mix up here, yeah, sure. I mean, this is a different timing. Expecting a hit, parrying it, but all of a sudden, multi-hit something. Yeah, good choice here. Parry this and that. Oh, good roll.
Oh,
utilizing the Samus far away roll, actually. So one of the weaknesses can certainly come in handy.
The damage ramping up on one side and now the other. This is a pretty even game. Even if like Muck is just getting thrown out again and again. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, suffocating the resources and no jump means he has to go out far away.
Just adding pressure by his presence. I know what Blackman is doing out of the terrain. And yeah, 40%, 53%.
It's still a lot more damage. I mean, we don't have the suit against the heat, right? So we're gonna wait for the next level. Okay, up B now. Again, forcing Mook into a rather unfavorable spot. Going for the jump shot.
Parry again. And hey,
another one, not that man.
Side beat.
He's just so comfortable, but yeah, this does mean that Dark Thunder just feeling so with the tough guy against the pair.
And you're dead.
Yeah, eating the down B, and with that extending his hitbox. You know, this is what Dark Thunder did to Quick back in the day. And now Mock is the one tasting a certain, you know, Koopa King Claw.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Dark Thunder was there and was like, yeah, okay, I know exactly, I know. I mean, he knew he was in his head. He knew he was like scaring him, and. Well, because of that, he just managed to apply more pressure and reducing all those options from the side of Muck.
Yep.
And you've seen that when he was on the out of the terrain, he didn't have a lot of option to get back on the terrain. The second stock, he lost it because all the options were burnt and couldn't do anything the last time. He was so far out of the terrain that he just had to go and pick him up. So, yeah, perfectly done the South of Thunder, going for a smaller stage. Quite surprising, I have to admit.
It's a bit more of an approach we know from Quick and Siski, right? Where one prefers PS2 while the other prefers the smaller version, the small battlefield. However, you know, that does mean that Dark Thunder will kill earlier. He can arrive with the mash here, correct mash here. You're just pulling through, right?
This is why I can't play Bowser. I don't know how to mash.
Oh, it's actually simpler than
well,
it's just like it's fun. Okay. Okay.
Trying to find a red zone here. Didn't happen, but well, the damage was
can always
yeah, I mean. The parry. Man, the timing on the parry, can we talk about it for a second?
It's actually insane, yeah. You mentioned before he knows the matchup, but now
Mook
expecting the fair. Yeah, he was getting hit by so many forward air from Quick in that regard, but this time he has the resources and can recover accordingly. Mook this time again.
I recover, I love it, and the situation is reversed because of that, like, tentative of edge guarding on the side of Muck.
Oh, I love the idea. Yeah. He noticed already that he had a better spot.
This is going to be a love the parries, man. They are doing so much work for Dark Thunder here. Not like
Okay, no, I say ade until we're going again. Okay, but this time fighting. And, you know, not believing how much damage it can do. 24% already and counting. Dark Thunder trying to find his way back in. Fighting yet another up air and POD.
Yep.
Oh, there's not the
that was
red we're talking about, but this is a lot of damage. And again, suffocating resource. And then almost like Mug was looking so confident of his advantage, but Dark Thunder almost tranquilizing him in that regard.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do here.
Yeah, in that potential, Dark Thunder is still patient, patient and looking for the time where Mug doesn't have any option on the table anymore to just punish. While on the side of Mug, he's panicking a bit.
Just a tiny bit here, and again, Mug is fine with giving Dark Thunder space. I mean, he's expecting an engagement, maybe finding a grab or two here. Oh, instead, it's going to be Mug the first who's going to take the shot.
Not taking the stock yet. And here, with the high recovery up, we're going to kill finally on the side of Mug. Still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One stock behind.
Okay, Mug now.
Oh my goodness, this dodge here.
Oh, okay, no.
Excuse me.
Okay, I mean, he's putting him in a clean 69 and on 92 already. So, okay, pushing out. Not being too confident with that. Okay. Expecting the roll here, not killing Sour Spot for Sour Spot. So the move's not in Dark Thunder's favor. However, defensive.
Defensive tool, I guess.
There's mobility, sheer mobility here. And Mug
Yes,
now.
set back to the plans of Dark Thunder, I guess. Sounds comfortable down there again. Just getting some space. That's still to brief a bit. Spot dodge, he did have the dodge. He knew that he knew that the grab was going to come. Sorry for the timing. The side here is not going to be enough, but the damage again ramping up. Next interaction is going to be lost. I think on the side of
He's just walking away. No!
Yeah,
You gotta get out of here.
Died.
He was just walking, right? It's like, you're gonna, you know, see me walk around.
See you down there.
The Dark Thunder special, right? And I love to see that on one hand, because that means Dark Thunder still kept his composure, he's still confident, but on the other hand, I see Mug's ideas. I see how he notices the reversal timings.
Now, that's the problem. Maybe this is so much visible that even...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, keep
so
on.
Dark Thunder was like aware of those transitions, aware of the game plan of Mug, and you could see that even if it's quite clean on the side of Mug, Dark Thunder is already one step ahead. When he knows how to do it, how to cope with it.
Yep. Now trying with another stage, so FD might be outside.
Wait.
In theory, yes, projectiles, and Mug, okay, certainly turning it up, but Dark Thunder, he's known for being very comfortable on this very stage, so it does look like he's getting punished by a bit, but the moment he turns up, Mug has to be the smart player here. So how will he land? Oh, good evasion here, great stuff by the Dutch player. Now forcing him back into off stage.
I love what he's offering now, Mug. He's a lot more aggressive, a lot more in the face of Dark Thunder, reminding me a bit of Backslash here a bit.
He's certainly having a different style compared to Quick, not using power bombs in the ledge up scenarios, and now instead just making Dark Thunder approach. Great after here. The conversions is what Mug is looking out for the most. This one strong.
Here's the thing, he's not making an approach, he's just approaching enough for Dark Thunder to go for trigger and go for an offensive option, and then after every option, punishing here. For example, never mind, maybe not that exact example, but up to now, at least.
Okay, Mug already sensing a certain danger here. Yeah, this is it. Exactly, wonderful down B here, but still 168% here, and already looking for a win condition. Now using one power bomb instead, now forcing Dark Thunder to his side. Screw attack should not be enough though, best DI, but certainly the most he could do here.
You get the 180. Is it going to die? I don't think so.
Oh,
no,
FD.
not enough range on the side of Samus here.
Big stage here. Okay, retaliating, and now it's Dark Thunder approaching. He's just not scared at all. 280%.
Not scared at all. The problem is that up to now, Dark Thunder was quite behind. Okay. So Mug was the one deciding for the reaction here, but look at the damage ramping up.
Very deep. He's going very deep. Got the footstool.
This is literally the same situation like game 2. While the beginning was perfect on the side of Mug, he went for more like passive-aggressive options.
What's out of hand?
Yeah, he did fall out of his hands, and now he's just having to cope with the remnants.
Oh, yeah.
No remnants for
it does
you.
not really fall out of hand. It's just gone. It's just gone in its entirety. And yeah, Dark Thunder quickly getting rid of Mug, making him be a bit more quiet, just like us when I would do a transition, because the audio is fading away by a bit.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, this time we adapting. So, okay, anyway, this is I don't want to say as expected, but after seeds, after winner side,
Yeah,
it's going to be a German.
They just faced the wall. They just faced the wall. He just faced the wall. But well, it was our last set actually.
Yeah, this
we
is
are
going
going to make a transition for us for the casters. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure to cast this tournament for you. It was Hummingby. It was Falconer. So if you got any feedback, if you want to talk with us, if you got anything to tell to us after the tournament, please go and follow us on Twitter here at Hummingbows and at Falconer. So we are nice guys actually.
Exactly, we take a lot of pride in it as well, and you know, we are an European dude thriving to get even better and better. So you will see this gentleman on the big stage soon enough. So send him some love, as well as RCADIA, and the next casters as well, being Brexit and Dagobert.
Man, this is the best, guys, to finish such an awesome tournament. So yeah,
okay.
See you guys later. Cheers.
What's up, guys? This is Brexit, and I'm here today with...
Oh, it's me, Dagobert, and we are your top 4 commentators for today.
Yes.
RCADIA Smash 3. And we've got a wonderful top 4 coming up. We got a wonderful Renor currently sitting on the stage. Oh, no, it's Tarek I see on the stage. First is Quick.
Winners finals first.
Yeah, winners finals first. So that's going to be those two. And in losers, we currently have Dark Thunder and Renor. So it's going to be a beautiful top 4.
Germany's finest.
Basically,
we literally have Germany's best. We're talking the top 3, like, almost uncontested. That's Quick, Tarek, Dark Thunder.
Yeah.
And then who else made it there? Renor.
Renor, of course, also one of the up-and-comers for a very, very, very long time.
I feel like he's been up-and-coming for a long time.
Yeah, but he keeps on climbing higher. Right? that's the thing, right? You never can count him out.
Yes.
But currently, as I said, we're going to do the winners finals first. It was pretty interesting thing we talked about earlier. That is that Tarek, again, sits in winners finals, and he is looking for the three-peat victory. He has won the last 2 RCADIAs.
Yes. And he has just been on a roll in general. I mean, before this, he went to England, went to Regen, a very big tournament in London, and came second, beating the likes of Bloom Forever and others, losing only to Lugi.
Basically, yeah.
And then before then, he did a very good job in Double Down in Texas.
I think it was Las Vegas. Double Down was Las
Sorry, America.
He did amazingly well, especially traveling to America is a whole different beast. There's so many stuff comes with such a travel.
Exactly.
But he still did phenomenally there with both the Greninja and the Kazuya. I was just about to say
him.
Yeah, the legend himself, Kazuya Mishima,
oh my God,
is coming out to play. Oh, okay, and instantly already 44%. That's the thing with Kazuya. Sometimes those interactions can be gone so fast.
Yes. I mean, Tarek is known for having very quick games, so we have to concentrate. Now, let's talk about his Kazuya. Oh my God, okay, there's no time to talk about it.
Look at there's no time because the next interaction is already happening. 122% on Quick already, but another electric will lead into the up-B, which will be the stocks. Arwing through the forward air. Tarek actually already having such a command. He gets the up smash,
ready,
and that is gonna be the first stock in favor of our tech representative.
Quick hasn't even had a chance to take a deep breath. I mean, it hasn't been a minute, and like we're already like at full maximum power here. Well, that's the thing about Kazuya, right? He will just explode.
Exactly, especially once he has the rage drive online, that command throw will do so much damage. Is about to lose it, he is actually losing, and that bomb barely doing enough damage to get it out of there. Now we are back in the percentage for Tarek.
All that Quick wants to do is calm things down. Is that going to kill from the... No.
Nope. I think up throw will definitely be effective, but he doesn't want to stay with, you don't want to waste your 1 kill potential at that point.
Fair enough. Take the hit from the bomb. Now, this is a good tip, isn't it, against Samus, because what's a little bit percent? Oh my God.
Oh, he mixes him up as well. I think he's dead.
He might be dead.
Oh, he missed the back. Okay.
Okay.
That was a scary situation for Quick right there. Pulls up the ledge trap for so long and then messed up one time. Oh, electric up B. Oh, actually whiffs it as well. Tarek dropping the conversions.
I mean, it's fine. It's a whole stock up. I mean, it's almost 200%. Gosh, there we go. The Nair is going to take it. Here we go. Oh, crowd goes wild for it.
Yeah, Tarek, they want to see the electric into the up B at this point. Cheering for the Kazuya boy. Now, Quick starting off with a fresh stock. Wants to beat you down with an up air, but it's not going to work out. That down air from Kazuya has such a massive disjoint, and that is going to be the command grab killing off the side. Such a strong, that's 30%.
30%, insane. And now we have got a whole stock lead from Tarek. But look at this. Quick is managing to zone him out a little bit. And the Z, the bombs, it's working. And
Yeah.
going in there to stuff out the approach.
Yeah.
More of this, and we can see a clean second stock from Quick.
And the thing that is really difficult about keeping Kazuya wins there is, of course, he does have upper body invincibility with the wave dash, so that could just scoop under the grab itself and out of the hitbox and approach him really quickly. Got the ledge and that down smash.
Caught him waiting.
Yeah, he is just waiting there to get him out of there.
Now, waiting is a great option against the bombs at the ledge, so if you know they're going to do it, hit them down smash.
Yeah, for sure.
Great option.
Okay, so now we are at last of both of these players. Currently, Tarek setting up for a quick 58%. With Quick now answering the back with a charge on the dashing of his own and wants to finish it out. Back here, he's going to throw him off stage.
The edge guard, is there going to be something?
He has to go low.
He's really wants one of these bombs into something here.
Stripe is going to be online for now. Will not probably be the stock. Oh, but maybe at the ledge will be the killing blow. He wants it as one attempt down. I think he has 2 more left before it expires.
Okay. Dancing around these bombs. Very dangerous position to be in against this rage-filled Cardia here. But hey, let's talk about how close this is.
Whoa.
You know, considering how dominant it started. That's it.
Yep.
Tarek takes the first game with that with the Kazuya.
Exactly.
Now it's worth pointing out here that Kazuya is an important pick for Kazuya for Tarek because all right, in sets they are 5-2 for Quick.
Yeah.
And you know what the 2 winners were? Kazuya. Ever since Kazuya came up, Kazuya has been working for Tarek, so this is the challenge for Quick.
And I think that all happened at Dokumi 2022. They played 3 sets together. Quick got the run back though in to win the grand finals, but in this set it's looking a lot more close.
It's looking a lot close. I think so. Quick can do it, and he's he's looked at those VODs.
Yeah, for sure.
You know he's got a plan for Kazuya, and you know he's been grinding the matchup. But this isn't the Greninja that he's beaten before. This is something entirely different. Who knows? Maybe he'll do well, and maybe he'll switch him onto the Greninja. But until then, he has got this DLC menace to deal with.
To be fair, like the point where it kind of, I don't want to say wrong, but kind of he dropped some stuff was at the second stock or the first stock. He dropped some conversions twice, which could have ended Quick stock a lot earlier. So correcting yourself on that department could result in a very stressful situation.
Yes.
Quick, like if you're playing like that, it's equal stock. It's a lot less stressful than having a stock against a character like Kazuya with Rage Drive.
Yeah. Oh my god. You talk about dropping conversions with Kazuya, but like, it's a 2-player game. I mean, the SDI and the DI, which you use in the middle of the combos, matters a lot. And it's not easy to follow that. And in some cases, you have to read it. So Quick is doing a great job of escaping those combos as well.
But we are gonna go back to small battlefield. Seems to be the stage of preference for both of them. Oh, he wants the Furbs, doesn't get it, but gets the reset, gets it this time. And it's gonna be the Dragon Punch, but it's not gonna be enough. 88% on Quick. Still a massive start for Tarek against the up smash. 0-2 death for Tarek.
Oh my god. And so, I mean, that was just 3 hits.
Yeah.
3 electrics. Bam. Death. This is his character, man.
That is kind of the risk you have to take, and you want to stay as far away from Kazuya as you can. You do have to charge him to keep him out of there, but it's still going to be a risky play. Parries the Nair. Tarek already starting up in the second stock. It's the electric good DI from Quick there to get out of there. Oh, but a dash attack on shield.
You really don't want to be playing around on these platforms. If Tarek gets one of those electrics on the platform, that is danger zone.
Tarek kind of fishing out for the reflector a couple of times there. Wants Quick to throw the charge or the bomb. He does not want those projectiles to stay in his face for long. Ooh, that's the Rage Drive good parry there. And a deep 4 there is going to result in Tarek losing your first stock.
That was really good. Now, the edge guarding is a very important facet of this matchup.
Yeah.
Here. And Quick has to make use of that forward air to kill him when he can. Obviously not hard. Tarek is amazing at mixing up. He's been stalling with the laser a lot. Ooh. Can he get him off stage though? That's the hard part.
Yeah, that is the hard part. So it means they have to win a neutral interaction against Kazuya, but the electric and the up B is going to result in Quick losing their second stock. Now 1 more left, and Kazuya is on the offense here. Tarek wants the second game over quickly.
That was the classic Samus jab wad into grab. Oh, it's a great option.
Hey, he needs to take in mind that Quick's shield was a little bit low. That down smash did so much damage on the shield. Another great reflect. Does not want those bombs to get. That's actually really good because the bombs and noodles really shrink down to much from Samus and maybe dodge from electrics. But getting that reflect in your face, I don't know how much it does. But it feels like 25 or something.
It feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Big move.
Oh, that's it. That should be it.
No.
Oh, great DI actually. That was a lot less than expected.
Ooh. I couldn't even tell you what move that was.
I think that was back up tilt.
Back up. That was a sick back up tilt, man. You know, just quick enough, just strong enough. It was the perfect punish.
Perfect punish, indeed. Quick needs to regain his composure. They look kind of defeated at some points in the player camp, and that's the last thing you need against Kazuya. It's such a demanding character for the opponent. You need to stay focused. You need to keep your composure, or else he's just going to run you over completely.
Yes. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, Quick doesn't have a counter pick. He has to stick with. He has to stick with Quick.
Yeah.
He has to stick with Samus. That's
He
how it
has
is.
to stick with Samus, the one and only, and it is probably going to be. I don't know if they're going to pick the same stage actually, because especially in the game 2, it looked like Kazuya gets so much out of those platforms in comparison to what Quick got out of it.
Like when Quick has landed on a platform and he's just standing there threateningly, terrifying.
Oh, we're gonna add another one actually.
More platform, but I guess you know, ladders, right? I mean, we've got a little bit of upbeat shenanigans. Oh, what's he doing there?
He's fine. I think it also that he can just upbeat a lot more safely. Like you do not need to be aware. You don't need to be worried about being and then missing and then maybe getting a very big punish for that. No, gets the grab. It's still some damage in, but it's not the end of the world. And that top line really helps with security and safety. Of course, Kazuya also has a lot more trouble landing with the down air while the top platform himself. But the command grabs have really been putting up the work in this game.
That's how you use platforms, is the command grab, right?
Yeah.
Can't shield with those if they have a command grab. I mean, we've just seen it with Dark Thunder's Bowser. Whoa, I love that follow-up.
Such a beautiful move. That was awesome, actually. You saw that Tarek tried to armor through a hit, and then Charge secured that he still would have flunked the ledge. That is actually going to be the first stuck from Tarek getting stuck underneath the stage, not really able to recover. Quickly trades that one stock for Quicks, and it's an equal stock game.
Bit of an awkward electric, that was.
Yeah.
But he still knew how to convert the game. I guess he's got all that experience.
I mean, electric is like plus 40 million if you hit it. So.
You don't think about electric brain days.
Okay, good laser to get rid of Samus there. Electric is still continuing. And that's honestly the main thing that Quick is doing different this game. Is focusing a lot more on just letting Kazuya stay off stage, not letting him recover to the ledge. Get the up tilt in. No. No down B for you, good sir. And it is going to be Quick with a pretty convincing lead at this point. Honestly, Kazuya will be gone by any minute.
This was so nice. Like this whole sequence on the ledge that people stop, but it's going. It's Tarek is fighting back. Okay, and the Zers is just so good. Stay out. I mean, little reward, but it's just such a good reward.
Reflectors have been really staying in Tarek's pocket at this point. We saw game 2 that he used them a lot, but this time they're not really being used. I think that's mostly due to Quick being a lot less predictable with those bombs trying to just more float around.
Exactly.
In general, at long distance.
Seeing fewer bombs in neutral.
Yeah. Rage Drive is online, but this is the last Rage Drive you have. It's actually pretty big. It does mean that there is no or no risk of getting stuck with a 1.1% more damage. But the forward smash gonna close.
So this was all about the ledge trap.
Basically, yeah.
Like, it was all about the fact that Quick managed to get Tarek at the ledge and keep him there.
Yeah.
Wild.
While Kazuya kills in 2 interactions, Samus just kills in getting you trapped at the ledge twice.
Right, and fair enough, right? I think in the first game, all that really happened was that you failed to get him at the ledge.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
And you saw him abusing the top platform on Battlefield a lot, actually. You saw him be a lot more to the upper platform, just chilling there, staying there, because Kazuya has to double jump to get him off of there with the command grab. So shielding up there is a lot more safe than on the other platforms.
Yes, that's true. But it was wild to see how many command grabs we saw in that, right? And as opposed to the first game. Oh, I'm excited to see how it's going to develop now.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to go back to Battlefield.
You know, I doubt it. No, this is Tarek's pick finally, so he's going to take a much flatter stage.
I'm pretty sure of that. I think the thing is, like, small Battlefield looked low-key kind of bannable for Quick, honestly. He didn't get any room to play in most of the especially game 2.
Yeah.
He just got stuck with Kazuya a lot of the time, so maybe he will have the ban. Of course, you want to FD, you want to ban Kalos, but what's it going to be? Third ban for it's gonna be small benefit again. We're gonna go back. Let's see if Quick can continue the ledge trapping game, or if Tarek is gonna make this a 3-1 against instant grab. Good DI, doesn't get hit by the forward smash.
Oh my god.
Could have been a lot worse.
He wants to just end his life straight away. You know, like, all right, I'm done with this set. Let's just end it with one of them forward smashes. It might have killed, you know.
It might have
led to a kill.
Good air,
oh my god, another one.
Yeah, these forward smashes have been ripping through for Tarek. Of course, it does have some armor, but I don't think it helps against the medium charge shot as well. So he's gonna get stuck at the ledge again. Get back, good grab from Quick there.
I love the way that Quick is retreating at the ledge because he knows he wants to roll.
Yeah.
You know, his roll is just such a good option. Ooh, okay. He's back, he's been on the ledge again. This time, he's back in neutral though. This is huge attack.
Does have the range as well. It's not going to be the kill, but a suicide on small battlefield is a very dangerous reality you could face, especially at the ledge.
Rage drive is gone.
Okay, so suicide. You get the armor through it, and the forward air actually closing on the stock. Very clean from Quickness for stock.
Really nice stuff. I thought like that was a weird trade. An electrical trade. Okay. Jumping way above, burning his double jump, but it was enough. Kazuya's mobility not kind enough to chase him down. Oh, nice.
Rip action on the charge shot, such an unfortunate thing to be added to that. Oh, what the up B, he does get the parry, but it's still not enough to close it out. Invincibility being used for the Zair, like I talked about, but it's not going to be stuck. That should be in there. Yeah, there we go.
It was funny how the first electric didn't quite hit, right? It must have, like, the up smash must have been a sour spot or something.
Yeah.
He fixed that.
And now again, Quick at the ledge, keeping Kazuya out of there, shooting Mr. Mishima into the blast zone with that charge shot.
Oh, dangerous place to be, the down airs.
Okay, oh, good bomb actually there. Quick,
Really
Tarek was ready for it.
Yes.
He was definitely ready.
He only did one down air.
Yeah.
You know, it's tempting to go for the down air, down air. Oh! He really wants this.
Yeah, okay. No double nair, no forward smash. He just wants the stock gone as quickly as possible. That's kind of a thing. And that's kind of a downfall maybe you can have. Kazuya, of course, does have some amazing moves, but they are kind of laggy on whiff.
Right.
They can get punished, especially with a grab like Samus. It's really long range, can easily snipe the whiff out. But then he needs to be in position for that. And Tarek, he seemed great and greedy for these skill options. He wants to go just dashing into Quick there.
Okay.
Not gonna look too good.
This is not looking good for Tarek at all. Oh my god, he went straight through. Now that is a legitimate tactic.
Yep.
Because if you have that rage mechanic, you have so much armor, you can actually just pull your way straight through all of those hitboxes with the load.
But you need to remind yourself, this is the last time you will get to use it. That's game.
I've never really thought about that. It's a finite resource.
Yeah, it's a very finite resource.
You have 3 of them.
It's not like Terry, or for example, that where you can just use it for the entire game. No, it is going to be Tarek on their last stock. No rage drive at the ledge instantly. It looks like Quick wants to finish it off with another charge that gets the... Oh, I thought it was going to be a back for sure.
I thought it was going to be a back or even a B reverse. Uh-oh. Is this it?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, gets a command grab, 50 damage. Quick. You need to remind yourself that Tarek shield is looking kind of low. And the reflector coming out, 180%.
He could have reflected that.
He could have, in the end. Basically, yeah, one of the strongest reflectors. I think it is the strongest reflector.
That's it. He scooped him up that forward air.
But a forward air action, yeah, gonna close it out. Small battlefield, not looking that bad this time. Again, the ledge play is so important.
Ledge play. I can't stress enough how important the ledge play is. Oh, but Tarek got away from the ledge quicker.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
It wasn't like that crazy game too. It was a lot more even in both sides. Yeah. Tarek had way more chances to get his crazy combos in neutral.
Yeah. And he did get the invincibly through the charge shot.
Right.
Like it didn't KO.
No,
but it's still
it served its purpose.
Exactly, yeah. Just to get him out of the corner. If it would have KO'd, that would have been massive.
That would have been huge. He probably would have won the game, right?
Could have been. All right.
Follow Bast.
We're going to switch things up. We're going to hold a Bastion, and instantly is it going to be a Tarek combo. 60%. Oh, the bomb actually messing up the combo there, but but he gets another electric into the back air, 109%. We've only been in the game for 15 seconds at this point, and both players were already at 150% combined in 15 seconds.
How is this even possible? We barely even said anything, and he's already like at that much percent. Like the announcer barely said go, and Quick was at 60.
Yep, it can be the case, but Quick is also in prime ledge trap position. Against Kaziada is going to be the rage drive online. Quick needs to watch out. Good dash attack to catch jump back.
Nice, and he's still got the mechanic. He's got mechanic number 1 out of 3. You know, the what's it called? Rage drive, right?
Yeah, rage drive.
Yeah. Okay. He takes the hit. I think it's good, but that means he's waiting now, and we've seen him punish the wait before.
Yeah, we saw him like dash dancing around the ledge, waiting for Tarek to pull the trigger to get on the ledge.
There's an F smash.
I think it was a down smash. There's like a technique where you cancel down tilt into a dash. That is possible. Maybe one of that, but the down smash definitely, bad situation. Gets the down tilt in as well, and that is going to be Quick answering that first stock.
That's such a nice one because the down tilt covers the weight, and the bomb covers neutral and jump. So you've got everything covered. Really good stuff.
Okay, Quick. Oh, and Quick is getting so much grabs, honestly. Too much for Tarek to handle.
Yes.
That dash in the shield has been abused a little bit too much for his liking.
The grab is an interesting one, right? Because it's at a safe distance.
Yeah.
You can grab it from a long way away where you're not going to get electric. Oh, it's a re-grab.
Oh,
he got away with it.
Okay, that should not be the stock.
No, but 40%, man.
It's still enough. Electric up B is now going to be the way to go for Tarek.
There we go. The weight. You cover the weight. Look at that perfectly spaced up tilt. Gorgeous.
Absolutely perfect. Quick has been adapting so well to the way Tarek wants to play these games, the way he wants to get the damage in. Waiting around, you see Tarek is just so scared to do anything, stuck in the shield for so long, and now the forward air is going to set him up stage. Dash attack going to return to the side.
Complete momentum for Quick's favor here. This is insane. Let's see if he can go in. Oh, but he's hanging around in the corner. Dangerous place to be.
Good backer to get him out of there. You don't want Kazuya in the neutral. Gets out of the ledge for free, but Quick answering back with Quick there in the middle of the stage, and we are ledge trap situation.
Okay, the missile, the weak miss. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's gonna be it. And again, he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have any more. No more Super Hammer moves like this.
It is going to be the last one he's going to be able to use, and he is at the ledge again. No free escape this time. Waits a bit with that laser to stall out the bombs. Is going to be able to get the side B in, dodge the charge shot there. Oh, big electric for Tarek.
But the up B, clumming and clutch, and letting him escape that. Oh, okay. Parried the wrong hit there. Oh, he's off stage. Does he have a jump?
I think he has. You want to use the up B first. You get that back with a jump. Good ledge trap from Quick. We're going to get started again. Oh, but this is dangerous.
No,
electric into back air.
Is that it?
Oh, the up B!
Yeah, he's alive.
He's
alive.
Barely lived. The Kazuya experience is back. Once the up B again. It is so close. Oh, but that spacing was just barely off. And it means that Tarek takes winners finals and advances through to grands.
Incredible. What an incredible back up tilt. Or whatever that move was. Well, that was like a big pop off from Tarek. He deserves it.
Yeah,
Kazuya wins, comes through once again against Quick. Tarek, whoa. I mean, we're talking best in Germany with a win like that. I mean, big time.
So that is our first contestant in the winners or in the grand finals. That has to be Tarek the Kazuya for now.
Yes.
Maybe Greninja later, but for now, Mishima is sitting in the finals. We are advancing through to the losers semifinals.
Now, I am excited about these loser semifinals because we have the legend himself, Dark Thunder, who is just... Well, let's talk about Dark Thunder. Not only he has got some insane wins and some insane runs recently, and some losses. You know, it hasn't been all happy, hunky-dory for him. I mean, Carabana wasn't his best tournament, and he's even talking about having a secondary after that.
Yeah.
But since then, he has still done amazingly well. And other times, he went to Colossal France and got 17th.
Yeah, it was such a large tournament on that skill, and still getting 17th is incredible.
Right.
Incredible. But a thing that Dark Thunder also has, he said, a lot of good wins. He has a lot of really great set records against most of top Germany, except Renor. There is one recorded game between these two in the tournament.
Yeah.
And you said something to me about Renor complaining about that.
poor Renor. So first of all, shouts to Renor for getting this far. Amazing performance. But he said to me, finally. Finally, I get to play against Darksender. Because you know who he always gets? He always gets Tarek.
Oh,
he's had the terrible bracket luck where he always gets Tarek and he's losing to Tarek and he never gets a chance to play against neither Quick nor Dark Thunder. So he is so excited. They've only got one set between them.
Yep.
Like an ultimate.
To be fair, that one set, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was in Dark Thunder's favor. So that is, I think it was a 3-0 as well. But then again...
But since then, Min Min's come out.
Probably. Since then, Reno has become a lot better with Min Min. Let's just say that.
Let's say that.
You wouldn't come as far in the bracket if you weren't a prolificent Min Min expert at this point.
Right.
He was talking about going the Min Min against Bowser.
I think he's going to go Min Min today, exactly.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. He's willing to switch, but he is confident with Min Min in this match.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. It could go both ways, but we don't know because we don't have the set history. They simply haven't played against each other in bracket.
I love these like mystery matches. So deep into the bracket. You usually see them with like top 32 or pools or something, but no, even in top 4, it's possible to get a match like this. The winner of this, of course, has to face Quick in the losers finals, barely missing out on that grand final spot. So that is a very difficult next match to look up to. But who is going to be in that position is going to be Dark Thunder. I think, quote unquote, as expected, as
I think he
expected.
Is definitely.
Yeah.
But if
there is an X factor in Reno, I'm going to be.
Mate, if Reno gets it, then he is cementing himself as like top 5 Germany,
basically.
And potential to be, if you beat Dark Thunder, that is just huge. Here we go. The crowd goes wild for Reno here, even though it's Min Min.
I mean, I don't necessarily mind Min Min. It's
no!
The pressure of you talking trash about Min Min.
My fault. I'm sorry, Reno. Min Min is lovely. Love Min Min. I think we'll Min Min.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And the thing that kind of Min Min can struggle with is opponents getting in her face.
Yes.
She does have some great close quarter options like the up smash, but there is a little bit of a trouble when that happens. Of course, Bowser is one of the most dangerous close quarter fighters in the game, honestly. But also very susceptible to getting edge guard.
I think the edge guard's going to be huge here. I mean, he managed to avoid it this time. I think Reno's spacing with the Ram not quite there this time, but he knows.
Of course, about recovery, he doesn't have that angle. Oh, wait!
For the get up this time.
I think that, the double jump is gone. It's still going to be enough. Wants to read another jump. It's not going to be enough. Dark Thunder coming in with the command grab and flinging her out of there.
Did you see those two arms, like one above and one below at the same time? What a fine little technique that was.
I think that covered almost everything.
Right.
Okay, now Reno wants to find this slot. Bowser at 107%.
Was that the heavy armor?
It was the heavy armor on the down smash. That's like the one bad thing about Ram.
Yes.
It does not do a lot of damage. It gets you in a bad position. The Bowser being able to armor through that is a pretty big deal with that down smash.
You reckon Bowser can tough guy Ram?
I don't think he can tough guy it because tough guy is I think it's knockback based. And all the tilts and smash attacks have percent.
Wait, so that up throw didn't kill though.
Nope.
At 200.
Surprised about that. Oh, and Reno going deep now. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. This seems to be like kind of the Reno getting in zone. There is, especially with the SD at the beginning, and you're in this position. You just need to find yourself a comfortable position to be in to go into the next game. It is pretty hard. Dark Thunder needs that. He does not need to approach at this point. He needs to wait out a greedy option from Reno. And again, a stock down, and you see him waiting for him and jumping in. Whoa! A bit of BM for Dark Thunder. Is gonna wiggle the shield around a bit. Gets the first stock gone, but it is gonna be a pretty bad situation. Oh, actually, the arm is dropping the flame grab.
Really good. I can't believe that the up throw had to do it. The up throw of all things.
I mean,
Min Min has all these tools and unstale the third attempt.
I mean, their up throw is pretty strong, honestly.
On a normal character.
It is one of our best skill throws, and that's the classic. We saw it against Muck as well a lot. That suicide is such an amazing tool to close out sets. Or close out games.
I bet you he just said, I'm going for it.
I think that is a very likely scenario.
100% he said that.
Yeah, it felt like the distance, like you need a lead against Bowser to play the way Reno wants to play.
Exactly.
And Bowser is a character where you can lose at lead so fast. And I can imagine that being very difficult. Of course, if you're not getting the edge guard, then it's kind of what is the point in that point. But we did not know, but they were talking about something at least.
Talking about something. I mean, it's just a shame that it started with that SD.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that is how you ruin a mentality. Like, that's how you do it.
Oh, are we getting the Let's Play candidacy?
I love it.
We are still going strong with the mid-min. Wants to try it again. But this time on Holo Bastion. That platform might be the solution he needs.
Interesting. So, I'm impressed.
Oh, no!
Killer.
I mean, it was both were played with the same stock, but I get that you want to reset a percentage. Uh-oh.
But he didn't. But, like, oh my god. This is happening too quickly. I can't believe we're not.
Oh!
What? It hasn't even been 1 minute!
Dodging the down tilt with the forward smash.
It still hasn't been 1 minute. Reno's lost 2 stocks.
Yeah, we are 3 stocks down in general.
Oh my god. I get it though. Dark Thunder did that suicide thing at the beginning because he's like, let's speed this up, you know.
Yeah, but do you see the stock count for Dark Thunder?
Oh my god, he's gonna fall at the stock.
Oh, that means that the suicide again is gonna be a big point. Gets him at the ledge. Suicide.
He wants to do it again.
Yep.
You could just do that.
Yep, he can.
He could just do that.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is a thing.
I think Dark Thunder needs to go home. He's finishing out these sets so quickly. He won.
Does he have a train to catch?
I think he does, actually.
Oh my god. I can't believe there was 2 Bowser sides.
Yeah.
And the game took less than a minute and a half.
Yeah. I mean, again, what I said, Min up close.
Min up close.
It is a very tricky beast to handle at that point.
Okay, so this time there wasn't an SD at the beginning. This time he's going Roy because he's just like, aha, the Min actually straight up didn't work.
I don't know, actually. It could be. I hope so, at least, because I do not want to see Reno go out like that. That was you want to see them put up a fight, you know.
Let's see what it is.
It is going to be Roy pulling through this time. Let's see how this place is going to turn out. We're going to go to small battlefield a lot faster, a lot more close range. And of course, Roy does have the hitboxes to compete with that. Once Bowser
Don't make me nervous, Dark Thunder!
But of course, if you have the attack percentage, you have more control over it than Dark Thunder does. So he just drifts back to the stage instantly. And a down smash is going to send at a very nasty angle. A lot of damage. 77%, has to retry again. Once another down smash, the down 2 from Roy coming through.
Now we're going to see a lot of the 2-framed attempts with the bounce. Oh my god.
Goodbye?
Oh my god. I was going to say, like, the F-tilt, you know, this is a lot more viable in this matchup, so we're going to see a lot more 2 from that.
I think he wants the shield break so bad.
Oh! Dark Thunder cannot be stopped!
Again, having a law or not having the lead against Dark Thunder can lead to situations like this where he's fishing for the commander, and it's completely viable.
Completely, like it's actually a thing. Did he almost die from that? Oh my god.
Almost. Oh!
Like, he could have got that, because there is some kind of invincibility nonsense in that.
Yeah, he had to read. He could not completely follow up that.
Kill confirmed. Nair into up air.
This is looking pretty bad for Reno. Does get the up air, but it's not the stock.
Oh.
Okay. Gets the neutral B on the ledge there, and now Dark Thunder again. Stock ahead. This is the most terrifying position to be in against Reno.
Like, I'm terrified, and I'm not even Reno. I'm just watching. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the crowd slowly chanting for the side B. They stopped now, but they're probably going to do it again at some point.
Ah!
Okay, full in read, no upper there, but it looks like the finishing touches of the stock are going to be applied. Slowly.
The walk.
Yeah, Dark Thunder is in his element.
Dark Thunder is so good right now. Oh, look at this. He wanted that thing.
Yeah.
You know?
The side B actually stuffed it out.
He another the first hit, but not the second.
Yeah, trying to go for the down smash to punish that. Dark Thunder kind of fishing for a option there. It's going to get the side B. And it's going to be a Dark Thunder with a clean 3-0.
A speedy
clean 3-0.
Speedy.
Over Reno. That means that it's going to be Dark Thunder versus Quick.
Dark Thunder gets Quick. Holy moly. Do you know what? These two have been back and forth. But before we talk about them, shouts to Reno.
Shout out to Reno.
What a run.
What a run. Still finishing in 4th place. It's an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah.
You know, this looks really bad for him, but it's still like the fact that you get the 4th place. So many amazing players he had to beat.
Yes.
And you hear the crowd chanting for Quick.
Talking about amazing players, let's talk about Quick, man. These two have gone back and forth like there's no tomorrow. I mean, previously it was, where were they at? I've written it down.
They were, I think it's currently like 7-9.
7-9.
Yeah, the latest win being picked up just a couple of hours ago.
Just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, in winners semifinals these two played.
Before that, it was in PPT where they had an exciting grand finals. By the way, 2 weeks' time is the next PPT.
Oh.
I hope that you guys are all signed up. It's going to be a great time in Berlin. Please come visit.
For sure, make sure you register for the tournament, of course.
Until then, though, we've got to enjoy this incredible, run-back match. Because, I mean, before it was Quick winning against Dark Thunder, right? Looking into losers. So Dark Thunder is going to be back with a vengeance.
Yeah, there was one point where Dark Thunder unfortunately SD'd, and I think it was in game 3. And that can kind of break your spirit if you're going into game number 4.
Yep.
Quick also having suffered a tragic loss at this point against Tarek.
Somebody died.
I think he died kind of in the last game mentally, getting a heart attack from Kazuya. Sometimes that can't just happen, but it is going to be the losers finals rematch against Dark Thunder.
Whatever. The loser gets 3rd place. That's insane.
That's insane.
This is a stacked tournament, and that's insane.
We had so many amazing players in this top 8, and we are down to the final 3. And as we said, basically the top 3 of Germany.
Basically the top 3 of Germany. This is kind of this is going to be the freshest thing in people's mind when they're talking about the German PR, right? Like, probably thinking Tarek number 1. We'll see how grand finals go. But then, is Dark Thunder number 2 or is it Quick? I mean, let's talk about Quick's results. Did you see his E-Caravana run?
Quick has been on a complete dominance lately. E-Caravana lost only to MK Leo, beating Trim, beating Chak, beating Pele, beating Raflo. So many amazing players. Quick beat them all.
All of them?
All of them being beaten. Of course, Dokumi 2022. Also, the crowd went to Quick that time, beating Tarek twice. Amazing. He has been there was a point where Quick kind of struggled in mentally and results-wise. Also got 9th for Colossal, by the way.
9th for Colossal was insane. That was a huge tournament.
A huge tournament. But they've been climbing out of it. They seem to be getting back into their own, in the flow they used to be. And let's see if against Dark Thunder they can get it again. We saw it in winners finals or winners semifinals. It is definitely possible for Quick to get it out of there.
For Quick, it's all been about the mental game, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's just been so great to watch. To watch him not just come back, but to improve upon what was ever there before. His Samus has been improving on top of the mentality game as well. His matchup spreads. He's been doing well everywhere, not just Germany. It's not just how good he is against Dark Thunder, although that's going to be very important.
I mean, I guess it would be very important now to have that we are in the losers finals. Winner of this gets the grants. Facing Tarek is going to be Quick with the run back and gets another run back against Tarek. Or is Dark Thunder going to be the dark horse to advance to the grand finals? Quick down for up smash from Tarek.
That's the thing. Is that like a Bowser thing?
I have no clue. If you told me, I'd believe you.
Wow. Okay, here we go. We're going to be talking about ledge trapping a lot. So.
Yeah. Like Bowser does have some good tools to get off the ledge, like the command grab to get attack.
He doesn't have Tarek's rage drive.
Yeah. Right? And Quick wants to stay in a range where that's not really a viable option. Oh, you saw he wanted to drift off the side into the blast, so that is a good option here against Quick. Now does not have a double jump. That's going to be early.
Oh my god.
It's going to be the first stock.
I think he was hoping to get hit by the RC.
Yeah, but Dark Thunder recovering very carefully on dodging him, but that forward smash is going to make the game again.
It's an unfortunate Fire Breath. Didn't quite land. It was close though, but obviously Fire Breath, such a high reward, such a risk. If you end up behind it, that's a 3 punch.
Yeah. Bowser. Why did they make it such a fast faller as well?
Incredible. Why is Bowser so fast?
Yep. Oh, gets the command grab. 80% on Quick. Wants to go off stage, get that Samus out of here. Of course, Samus does have a really hard recovery to intercept, but there are some tools you can use for that. Like Bowser Ford is such a massive tool. And I noticed, we saw in the winner semifinals, we saw a lot of spot dodges coming out from Dark Thunder, dodging the grab, and now he tried it again with the charge shot, with Bowser being very, very big. The timing needs to be precise.
It has to be so precise for the spot dodge. But I love it because I enjoy the Bowser animation. Funny.
Okay, good nair. Again, the ledge trap making it work for Quick there. Starting off with another one.
Does the up air do too much damage?
No.
It's more of a positioning thing.
Yeah, positional advantage on that one. Oh, again, the spot dodge. You see, once the spot dodge a grab, but Quick is delaying the grab by that tiny, tiny amount. Is drop kick actually. Yeah.
So hefty, like getting hit by that. It feels like a forward smash.
it basically feels like a forward smash, but it's frame 8.
Frame 8.
Okay, getting a reset in with the charge on another spot dodge read. Dark Thunder is getting exposed for these reads he got, or the spot dodge he got in the winners semifinals. Quick now catching on 144% for Dark Thunder.
Oh, okay, that was huge. He's back on stage again. He has to play the game. Is he going to let him get hit by the... Oh, that's it.
Great forwarder. Ledge trapping has been on point since Tarek games against Tarek. I think we saw like 2 instances where Dark Thunder could get out there safe.
Right, right. I mean, you can just tell it's that much harder for Bowser, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That much tougher. It's not too different if you think about it, really. Like the Bowser and the Kazuya, it's just... Can Quick get them to the ledge and keep them at the ledge? Because that's his win condition.
Yeah, I mean, it's a win condition against a lot of characters, but these characters really struggle getting off the ledge sometimes.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
That's kind of the part where it is always your win condition,
yeah.
but it's a bigger win condition this time. And Bowser, I think Bowser has a bit more trouble getting off the ledge. You saw Dark Thunder trying to apply some other tools like the spot dodge or the jump down forward there to get out of it, but he keeps getting hit or read actually by Quick. Those options are becoming a lot more unviable as we speak. So Dark Thunder has some adaptation to do if he wants to get into the grands.
How can you mix up things with Bowser when Quick is doing so much coverage?
Yep, that's a difficult part, yeah.
You know, I mean, he can cover things like the drop down forward air. He can cover things like the spot dodge.
Yeah.
He was doing this fun like air dodge on the stage, spot dodge. He just delayed his grab a bit and then got him anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Hard stuff.
Bigger stage, actually. We're going to go to Town and City. I'm surprised because usually this seems like a stage Samus would want, but of course the smaller blast zones on the side are very advantageous for Dark Thunder with the backer. You saw both actually go for the upbeat, but Quick being a tad bit faster.
Yes, I really enjoyed the way the Dark Thunder works.
Yeah.
Especially at delay. Like, I'm down to it. I'm just gonna... Oh, here we go. Okay, no confirmation of that there.
Bit too far for that. Gets the upbeat, 127%. Oh, gets the Phantom Boots down there, but it's not going to be enough to get back to the ground. Stuck at the ledge.
It's interesting, right? Because if... Oh, he survived. He
survived, not the sweet spot.
Despite the last time. The waiting at the ledge thing, I mean, it's a bit of a commitment for Samus to punish it, right? So it's still a great option, and it's been working out for Dark Thunder very well. Like, he got up to the ledge thing. So, oh, is he dead for that?
He is for sure dead on that blast. The platform there being in the perfect position for Dark Thunder to make that play, and it is going to be some... Wait, 24, I thought it was going to be some more, but not all the there hits connecting. Not going to go for the suicide this time. Just clean and weak damage.
Quick can decide which way to go in that case, right? So.
Okay, no forward air. Bomb interrupting that once again. I think that is kind of a good thing to have. Oh my god, again, the suicide. It's so good.
It's just, how does he keep getting away with this?
And it's not just a random player you're doing that again.
No.
It's #1 in Germany, potentially.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Also, how come after that up B there was no punishment for him? Did he purposely want to wait for the next thing? Oh my god.
I think he faced the wrong way. I'm not completely sure what happened there.
I think he probably didn't successfully buffer his up B. But I can see him shaking his head of another misinput.
This is the mental game we talked about before the set started. That's so important to Quick. Let's get the Bowser side again, but this time not going to be enough to drift off the stage.
I mean,
The ledge trap.
Quick is ready for this combo.
Yeah.
He won't finish this thing. He'll do a little short hop and then back A on the after you score dodged. And it works. This needs to stop, Dark Thunder.
I mean-
Like, is this legal?
It's scary because you saw like he wants the forward tilt if you wait too long. Your weight there.
Yeah.
And then you have to roll or you have to jump. And he can react to both, I think.
Yeah.
You can try to get up attack, but I don't know if it will go through the armor of forward tilt. It's your only option. If you get red, that's probably going to be an up B.
Yes.
You can reset the situation.
But that's just terrifying. That any one of these side Bs, you might just head up off stage for some reason. I'm not an expert on how it works in terms of who decides which direction it goes. But he's somehow made it happen that they're off stage all the time.
More than he should.
More than he should. More than is illegal in Germany, you know.
Like that again, and that's kind of the momentum I think Dark Thunder can have, because if he gets the first stock off of you, it's a different game. Like the game completely changes, and it's one of the most heavy momentum swings I think I've seen ever.
We saw it against Mook, right, when Dark Thunder was just so confident. You know, he had all the momentum on his side. He had a lead the whole time. He was Bowser walking around, stomping around like, I own this place. This is my mushroom kingdom, you know? And, you know, when there are times when this is not the case, when he's in disadvantage, he has got the lead. But then he gets this incredible moment where he's winning. At least he can't be stopped.
Nope.
It's incredible. And it's all compounded by Bowser, you know, the fear factor of Bowser.
Exactly. Fear factor of Bowser, and of course a little bit of Dark Thunder himself.
Right.
He's such a scary player to make mistakes against. Runs up for him through with the spot dodge and gets the up B in. Now it is going to be Dark Thunder with a pretty tight.
How did that happen? Like, in that scrapping situation, somehow Dark Thunder
Oh!
just punched him to,
All good in the back here. At the ledge, Flame Breath going to rack up some small percent, some chip damage. Again, the up B getting interrupted by Samus. This time the jab is going to be enough to do it. You see Dark Thunder, once these falling neutral airs into the back air, not going to be able to get them against Quick at this percentage.
Yes. Oh my gosh, okay. No follow-up after the tower shot, but whatever, he's still off stage. Still in the corner. Okay, last hit from the up B is going to give him that. Oh my god.
Good wait from Quick there, dodging that down B that could have been catastrophic. And Quick getting the leg.
Bam!
Going to be stock, but it is going to be Quick at the ledge this time. Gets the footstool win, actually.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
Nope. You might as well go for it if you know he's going to go low.
Yeah, I mean, he had no air dodge, right?
Nope.
So, why not? Ooh, up tilt.
Double up tilt.
Oh, the bomb.
I mean, he still gets an up B for it.
Yeah, not bad. Ooh, big damage. Oh, he jumps over the grab. This is looking great. Look at what a stop.
Yeah, the Dark Thunder momentum is in full swing. He isn't even the stock ahead, but just the percentage lead and the confidence Dark Thunder is oozing right now is massive.
That was such a clean stop from those up tilts right to the end. He was in complete control.
Yeah.
Even though there was some weird scrapping situations, he just knew what to do.
Okay, up. Biggest in control, answers back
The
with
response.
a beautiful 0 to death of himself. And now is going to be last stock for both of these players. Momentum is completely neutral, I'd say, but Quick making a good, or making it sure that Dark Thunder is a ledge. No side B, no suicide is allowed this time.
How the turntables, man. This is crazy.
It is absolutely
Look at this, the momentum. All it takes is one spike. Oh.
Okay, did not expect the neutral air to hit. Oh, and Quick wants to go off stage at this point because Bowser dies first in that animation. But the Zair not working as intended.
Not working as intended. And he died for that.
Yep.
He didn't have a jump, I guess. He didn't have a jump. Oh, he looks upset. Oh, no. Let's see if he can keep it going. I mean, that's an unfortunate way to lose. He was doing so well. Look at that momentum shift. And then to lose to something like that, devastating.
It is absolutely devastating. But, of course, that's the way of the game, man. The way of the game. This game is sometimes very inconsistent. Sometimes stuff like this can happen. And you need to bounce back from that in order to get back into the set. Dark Thunder up 2-1 currently. Yeah. Quick's counter pick still.
Yep, that's true. He can pick a stage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not surprised. All the best went pretty well for the most part.
Yes, it did.
But it's just the small details that need working on. and that one unfortunate grappling hook that didn't quite catch on.
That's part of being a top player, right?
Yeah.
You have to deal with jank. You have to deal with unexpected situations, and you have to keep. Ooh, that was so cute.
Beautiful jab block. Again, just to get him off the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, is it control? Yeah, you have to force the opponent to basically go into the stage at that point. You cannot drift out or let go on any of those. Another one from Dark Thunder now, and 30% of a hit, 72 on the quick. That went so fast.
That went fast. And now even more damage. Uh-oh. That is impressive. When you jump with that move, the range is just huge.
Yeah, the effective burst range of that is insane. And it's also frame 6. It's unreactable.
Frame 6?
Yeah.
You're insane.
No, I'm not, but the developers were.
Sakurai, I'm going to write you an email.
Oh.
Frame 6.
But the up tilt actually almost KOing the Dark Quick there, but the side B, even though it is kind of still, it is enough for Dark Thunder to get this first stock. It is all important. Game number 4. Now, instantly starting again with the up B. Wants to get some damage, and this is the position where you just want to ooze your confidence.
Up
Gets
throw?
it up for no up throw. Going to be the backer.
I guess he knows.
Sure, if it's going to be the stock, but the bomb into the dash deck. Going to cover to get attack from Dark Thunder there.
Once again, relying on the ledge. I mean, this is a recurring theme. Ooh, no follow-up. Okay, but the shark underneath the platform is not the place you want to be.
Nope.
When Quick is dancing underneath you.
Taking patient. Dark Thunder wants those flame traps in to start building damage, but he has been getting punished for it a lot. Woo.
Oh, the down air. Not seeing it very often, but he's getting a lot out of it when he lands it.
I mean, it forces Bowser to do something, and especially Bowser's technicals are abysmal, so he could kind of try and react to that. And then again, back to the specific situation.
I really enjoy Bowser's technicals. I think the animation is really funny. We kind of hops around.
Yeah.
And just goes nowhere. Ooh, that
Just gets the backer. I don't know if that would have been the stock, but it would have for sure been a lot of damage. And Quick at the ledge. Now the get up attack is gonna hit Quick while the bombs are there.
when the bombs are there, like now, he could just down it.
Ooh,
The
dash
dash
is
again.
in, and the dash attack from Quick catching him with the wrong DI. Gonna get him out of there. Oh, speaking of wrong DI, that down smash is gonna be the stock at 90 mid stage.
Is this Quick's tournament stock? Again, is this a thing?
I don't, looks like it's a thing. Hey, Quick. Now Dark Thunder at the ledge, getting scooped by the forward air. This is looking good for Quick here. Oh, bombs doing damage.
So much damage. Oh, the Nair covering the up B, really good. Oh god, what can he do?
No double jump for Dark Thunder.
He's just taking the hits, fair enough, but it's a lot of damage.
Oh! It's the wrong
Doesn't kill, he's across the stage.
stage, but still a kind of a nasty option for Dark Thunder.
Finally
there.
takes hits. Oh, doesn't kill. He knows that up throw won't kill.
Yeah, he's pretty confident that another get-up attack
Now
from
though.
Dark Thunder, and the
That's
up throw
it.
is gonna make it a Game 5 situation here.
What an incredible final stop.
Yeah.
I mean, he took a little 15 damage in the middle, but otherwise it was just pure ledge trapping, solid gold. Quick, nothing less. So good.
Again, the swinginess of the mental game, man. If you're confident against Dark Thunder, it's a whole different story than the other way around.
And he is, despite all the things that have gone wrong on the set so far.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Despite
for
the
sure.
jank, despite the suicide nonsense, you know, he's made it work.
For sure. Again, this is tournament stock, or tournament game for potentially...
For both of them.
For both of them, actually, yeah.
It's game 5.
Game 5. Losers finals. Winner of this gets a face-off against Tarek and Grants.
Have to stop Tarek getting the hat trick. You know, the triple whammy.
The hat trick,
You know,
indeed.
the three-peat, which it's not a real word.
It doesn't matter. But who is going to be the right man for the job? Is it going to be Quick or is it going to be Dark Thunder? We're going to see that on the last stage of the set. It's going to be Town and City. Let's see how it's going to turn out.
2 aggressive openings, but this time Quicks wins. I guess he's just a little bit faster. Oh, look
Oh,
at this.
no
Does
double
he have
jump.
a jump?
Okay,
Oh!
okay, good high recovery from Dark Thunder there. Gets back on the stage. Unfortunate landing on the platform there. Gets sent to the other side of the stage this time. Oh, almost gets down.
I respect it.
I respect it as well. Beautifully done by Quick there, but barely missing out. Still 111% start. Almost going unanswered for Dark Thunder.
We had the rare ledge trap from Dark Thunder. I mean, we're not seeing it too much. I mean, you know, the comparison is huge. I mean, Bowser's not even about it, right?
And you see that Dark Thunder doesn't really want a reversal at the ledge. He just wants to get back to center stage. That's where he feels confident.
He's just, his focus is land.
Yeah, land and get back.
Yeah.
And Quick making it very difficult for him to do so.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Be able to get back from that, almost a 0 to death from
Oh
Quick.
Yeah, we got it to 2% only. But incredible. Like, incredible that this is how it's going. You know, it's just ledge play only. I mean, Dark Thunder is really hoping he can get some of his nuts. You know, he needs that Bowser, those, you know, 2-hit combos, the big hits, the reads, but he just can't because he's not on stage.
And speaking of not on stage, we are returning to the ledge here. Bombs adding so much damage onto Dark Thunder. Of course, it is still Town and City. That charge shot into a back air forward is going to be enormously dangerous in this stage, but also Bowser back air. Let's not forget about that.
This is his chance. He's finally back on stage. He's got Quick in disadvantage. He needs to capitalize. Huge damage, huge fire breath.
Oh, but actually answering back with a charge shot, it's almost equal damage in that, in that size.
There's a great little option. You know, you got all that fire. Oh! The call out.
Uh-oh.
This is what Dark Thunder thrives off of, the call out.
I think Quick wanted to shield, but a tad bit too late. Great up B by Quick to get him out of there. Oh, Dark Thunder, this is the situation where you're most scared of, because one Bowser side could be enough to equal the stocks. Good air dodge there from Dark Thunder. Quick starting up the ledge trap again. Gets through it this time.
Ooh, huge, the reversal from the disadvantage here. Oh my god, dangerous shenanigans are possible.
Uh-oh, ledge traps himself, and that gets the forward air for it. Bit of an overextension for Dark Thunder there.
Is this it for Dark Thunder? This is his final stun.
Quick needs to be very careful. Of course, he saw what Quick can do, but if you are messing up only once, Dark Thunder is your guy to take the stock. So charge shot, shield looking kind of dangerous, and that is going to be the ledge. Oh no, actually missed the grab. Okay, that's going to be the command grab from Dark Thunder coming through. Supporting Quick to get back to the stage.
Oh,
still in prime position, gets a spiky hitbox.
But it didn't die from it. He got a bit lucky with positioning there. Okay. Oh, he rolled back. We haven't seen one of those. Okay.
Wave dash through the missile. What's the command grab? So bad.
This is huge. This damage is huge. Oh, that's going to be it, though. Final stock. Final stock of the final game. This is both of their last chance. Can Quick do it?
Oh, gets the up B. That's a good start. Bowser disadvantage again. Great wave dash. Oh, but the missile actually going to interrupt it.
Missile was huge. Back at the ledge. Back at the ledge.
Gets the get up attack to reset to neutral.
Oh,
the important part you want to have.
No, huge damage. This is not over for Dark Thunder. He can pull this win out of nowhere. Oh, that might be it.
I think he read the fire dodge in and gets the grab in now at the ledge.
Oh my god.
Such a great reversal there for Dark Thunder. Oh, he wants it. He wants it. I mean, the forward smash would probably kill at this point, but you need to be very dangerous on where you can do it. The direction air is actually coming out for Dark Thunder. Gets another side B.
Now this move stales like hell. Oh my god.
And this is absolute hell against Dark Thunder. 88%.
He just needs one edge guard. Edge guard. Oh my gosh. He needs to get back. What could it be? A forward air?
Forward air backer. He needs just
forward
one more move.
F tilt maybe? Oh, he does it! Dark Thunder takes it over Quick! Look at that! Look at his bubble! I can't believe it. With the raw down smash on the ledge like that. The fear! Incredibly done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dark Thunder cannot be stopped. I can't believe he brought that back.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. The spot dodge down smash in such a scrappy, tense situation.
I mean, Quick was the epitome of control.
Yeah.
The whole set. He had everything under control, but then he just let it slip in the final stock, right when it mattered the most. You know, and Dark Thunder capitalized. He thought, this is it. I'm finally back on stage. I finally got him nervous. I may have like 200%, but his heart is beating, and I can capitalize on that.
Yeah, for sure. So amazing play for Dark Thunder. Quick finishing out at third place. Still an incredible placement. He might be disappointed with it, but it's still an incredible placement seeing all the players here today and ending up as our number 3. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Now, we are advancing into the grand finals. And as the crowd is chanting, I want to quickly shout out our sponsors for this event. We have 28 Black Energy Drink here sponsoring the Arcadia Hotel. We got a lot of different flavors. It's classic. I have got lemon mint, I think. My German is a bit rusty.
Sour mango kiwi.
Yeah, and they are sponsoring this great event, providing the hotel with a lot of these beautiful refrigerators and making this event possible.
Yes.
So shout out to our 28 Black Energy for providing or making this event possible.
And our second sponsor is from Truffles. This is an app you can get on your phone. Like Tinder, we all love it. We all love Tinder, except for jobs. Professionalism. You need a new job. You want to skip all that recruiting stuff. You can just swipe. You can just swipe. All thanks to Truffles. So thanks so much for sponsoring us.
And actually, there's a command in chat, I think, for Truffles. It's exclamation mark Truffles.
If you want to learn about that, you
without
can
the E.
Chat, without Truffles. Yeah,
TRUFFLS. So make sure to type it in the chat if you want to see more about that.
All right, let's talk about Grand Finals.
Grand Finals, yes. Interesting statistic time. Dark Thunder had a 5-row record on Tarek. But then, the one and only Kazuya Mishima came out. And since then, there have been 2 sets.
Yes.
Not a single game dropped for Tarek. So, are we going to see that again? Or is Dark Thunder going to break the curse? Last time they played, I think it was in Arcadia. They haven't played since.
Right.
So that means there is going to be a thought to study for Dark Thunder to maybe see what he needs to be doing in order to beat Mr. Mishima.
Huge. Here we are. We're definitely seeing Kazuya, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it has to be Kazuya.
For sure, for sure. If the Green Ninja has a 5-0 record against Dark Thunder,
you have to
or 0-5 record, starting out with Kazuya might be the best idea, especially you have 2 sets.
Yes.
You have potentially 2 sets to close it out.
Yeah. You know, the last time they played was the last Arcadia.
Yeah. Yep. Crazy.
Wild, right? So this is the Arcadia matchup.
Again. And you said it before, Tarek, at verge of taking the hat trick at Arcadia.
I bet he really wants it.
He
I spoke
really
to him
wants
briefly.
it.
He's just like, yeah, I've got this. He is confident.
He is super confident. I mean,
singing winners.
If you won twice, might as well win 3 times, you know?
Right.
But you have all the right to be confident, but of course Dark Thunder is might be the more confident person sometimes.
I mean, Dark Thunder is the epitome of confidence in the right moments. You know, when he's got the lead, you know, when he's stomping across the stage, when he's short hopping in general. But here we go. 2 heavy hitters, probably the heaviest hitters in this game.
Basically, yeah.
Having at it in this grand finals. This is guaranteed to be fast. All right? So buckle up and don't look away because, you know, these guys are going to be trading blows so fast.
Yeah.
Trading stocks so fast.
Uh-oh.
We've already lost one. Oh, no!
Oh, he gets back to it. Yeah, I think that Bowser really doesn't help Bowser is that he does have not only one of the some of the worst rolls in the game, or the worst tech rolls in the game, he also has a frame 4 air dodge.
Yes.
Which means these combos might be a bit less tight to land. Oh my god, gets the read! And the gut punch into the Dragon Punch. Gonna secure the first stock from Tarek.
Here we go, though. Already 100%-ish on Tarek. I mean, that's all that he needs for an F-tilt at the ledge, for anything like this.
Drive is online, get that damage multiplier in the forward, and actually the invincibility doing so much for Tarek. They're getting boot for both the Flame Wrath and Dark Thunder himself. Now, it is up to Dark Thunder, making sure that range drive is not going to be used.
He denied him his down B.
Oh!
Disappointing.
Yeah, expect tech there, or TP needs tech, but that won't be the case. And the Flame Wrath, he just goes through the
He just electric through it, like he just doesn't care.
Yep.
Like that must have been some kind of trade, right? I don't know. But he still managed to combo through it. Wow.
3 damage for Dark Thunder.
Having the high recovery.
No double jump.
Nice.
Woo! Okay, actually, a very good option select there for the punish for that. Gets the up smash whiff, but the side B is going to be enough. And now another side B. Oh, goes to the other side. And wait, Dark Thunder actually getting it correctly there.
That is called using and abusing in Yosuba.
I am incredible match so far. Once again, the firm stack, but just goes for the command grab. Once again, off stage, down B for Dark Thunder. Regrabs, still gets back to the stage.
That's an interesting ledge option, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Drop down quite far and then up B back. Well, it worked.
It worked for sure.
What a funny interaction.
Yeah. The worst thing is, if he does an electric, he can also trip from it sometimes. It's such a insane.
Wait, I saw it. That's a you know, when he hits the shield.
Yeah, it's insane. But that backer is not going to be able to finish it out. What 51% for Bowser here. Dark Thunder needs to be careful. Of course, he needs 2 hits, but Kazuya also being one of the heaviest characters in the game, he might need a bit more than that.
Using that laser so close, got it. Ooh, okay. Managed to tech away on that platform to save his life, but I guess things aren't over. But ooh, it only hits one of these hits. He did. I take it back.
Let's get the laser in to finish it out. Oh, the dash attack actually should be the up tilt. Yeah, that's gonna be it. The piston punch.
Piston punch is that called, and that's just a raw up tilt.
Yeah. 1-2 to get him out of there.
Good stuff.
I've never seen that Q actually. I usually see like up tilt 1 into electric and then an up B or something.
Ah, okay.
But the second, it kills.
It kills.
I expect it. It's Kazuya, but still, I don't see too often.
I've already learned about 2 new Kazuya moves today.
he has a lot, so
Right.
so there should be a lot to learn.
Whose idea was it to give him like twice as many moves as everyone else?
I mean, have you seen normal Tekken characters move? So they have like 100
it's
moves.
true,
So it is true to the game. A thing you have to realize is that this game, looked a bit shaky sometimes.
Yeah.
A bit shaky from
Sephiroth!
Oh, what is this? Is this the secondary we've been seeing or we've been hearing about?
Never thought it would actually happen. I guess, I mean, he's just lost against this Kazuya every time, right?
I mean, yeah, it might be able to switch up.
See the way that the shadow flare hit during the animation. He is just so unfazed, you know.
He does not care. I mean, the thing you have to realize with Sephiroth is you are kind of reliant on these landing trails or jump callouts, and Kazuya has it to do with it. Oh, the laser missing its mark, but is that almost going to be the case? I think Kazuya or Sephiroth might be able to get back from that. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah.
At some stages.
So I reckon Dark was like, I need DLC. You know, that's what I need to beat this DLC. He might die from that.
Oh, he sure as hell will. That great up-B reversal from Dark Thunder, making the Sephiroth look like the correct player. It's only been the first stock, but it's already a whole different game, I feel like.
What's he gonna do? You can't punish it.
Nope.
He's flanking. I mean, Bowser could never. You know, Bowser wishes he could flank.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the bigger things with Sephiroth. He has potentially the best ledge game in the game. The best ledge game. He is super low ledge hanging, good stalling technique, but the up B is going to fly him into the upper blast zone.
There are few characters who do so well the ledge, right? You know, maybe like Bayonetta or like a Wii Fit Trainer or something.
Yeah.
But something about Sephiroth thriving at the ledge. It's really.
He wants a Dragon Point, and that's like the biggest weakness of Sephiroth in the match. But I think one of the lighter characters in this game is like Kirby. The Dragon Punch for sure will kill at like 60, 70.
Yes, wild to think that it's about the same weight as Kirby.
Yeah. He gets it in.
Oh, I respect it. I respect it. Oh, but he died.
90?
90. So this is a DI thing.
Yeah.
Like that isn't always a true combo.
Yeah.
But whatever. If it works, it works. Look at this. Now he's going to stop lead.
Okay, Dark Thunder now with, again, as you said, the stock lead. He's still working out. Reflects.
You take it back.
Yeah, the Mega Flare is going to get reflected, and the lasers are going to get countered. I mean, that is going to be the correct play there.
God. Did you see how the super armor almost weighed that down slam to work?
Yep. Yep.
Impressive. It's almost like he knew.
That's the wing, though. Bad situation for Tarek there. Ooh, wants the down air. That's also a thing. I don't know how the invincibility or hitbox of the up B from Kazuya should be able to get spiked. Reversal from Tarek every time it has maybe worked out. Gets the out B. Oh, that was a bit more range than I expected to be. But that is going to be Sephiroth on his last stock. Dark Thunder making this work.
I can't believe that he could just down air that platform. You know, hits below it as well.
Skill percent, by the way.
Oh!
What?
I love the way he used it down. No! What?
What an amazing tech for Tarek there.
I can't believe he managed to get away with that.
But is he going to be able to provide it
What?
with the reset?
That's
The up B is going to send him to the other side of the stage, almost in the blast zone.
What? He was distracted by his own little projectile, and he just got back at the reversal. What?
I think he double jumped back, and if he missed that backer, Tarek would have died there.
That is the most insane reversal I've ever seen.
I think, yeah, for sure. For sure. I really like the attempt with the Giga Flare on the ledge.
Yes.
Trying to not let Tarek go back, let him hit with that explosion. but it doesn't matter if he's not going there at all.
Like, it was a good idea, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know he's never going to try it again.
No. They've learned their lesson.
Yes, that has been an important lesson learned. Man. That imagine you're just innocently trying to edge guard.
Yeah. You just want to edge guard, man. But to be fair, that was last stock, almost last hit, with the secondary.
It was a great idea.
It was a great idea.
I'm really impressed. Like, I was kind of half expecting him to get bopped, but
Yeah, maybe it's still like, not only just because it's secondary, but just because of the size and weight of Sephiroth, you know. But it looks like the real deal.
the real deal. I think it comes from a place of frustration with Bowser, right?
Yeah.
Certain matchups are just not working out, and it's just so satisfying. Oh my god, he immediately stuck.
Oh, we put on the suit though.
What is happening? Yeah, he's literally just put on the suit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's putting the suit. He's serious, and it's shit. Oh no, backer actually.
What is going on?
Gets the up B, doesn't get the counter this time, and that is going to be the up B. Getting through the armor of the fourth smash. What a scrap fest. We are at 250%.
Dirty smash. Right?
We are 30 seconds in. We already lost one stock, and there's 300% in total being done.
It's incredible. Like, they are playing so aggressively. Whatever the move that was.
Oh, what a great snipe. Tarek there. First stock for Dark Thunder. God, foot so forward there. Why not?
Gee.
And Dark Thunder needs to watch out. The shield is looking very low, very small. Well, Sephiroth, of course, being so light and having Kazuya force.
Take it back!
Probably insta-kill you, but take it back, as you said.
I don't want any of that here.
I don't know, but that was an auto-turnaround thing, but it works.
Wow. This is a funny little move time. Spinny one. But it didn't work out.
Oh, laser there, wants the forward there, but gets the dash attack, I think. Reset to neutral, both players at an almost equal percentage. One of them is super light, one of them is super heavy, and that back throw on the, or that the command throw on the stage is not going to send anywhere, but it's a lot of damage.
Oh, it's not going to die.
Doesn't get the kill, it is not enough. Oh, what a great neutral B there from Dark Thunder. Get him out of there. Safety return to the ledge. Now we are in almost perfect neutral. Well, both comeback mechanics online.
Both back, yes, true. Who has the best comeback mechanic here? I mean,
yeah, for sure. But it's still like a dangerous thing to have against the range rifle. Oh, that actually was a punish. That was minus a hit.
This is like revenge for the previous game, right? Like, I can't believe it didn't work. I'm gonna hit so many of these moves now, you know.
Oh, but we are at final stock Braxton. This might be the final stock for Dark Thunder. We already getting some of the combo.
Oh, the follow-up.
Oh, no!
He's gonna do it!
Oh! And a beautiful 0 to death from Tarek secures the hat trick as he wins 3-0 over Dark Thunder and closes out RCADIA Smash 3.
Incredible. Congratulations to Tarek. What an insane performance. Like, he wasn't worried at all. Look at him go. Very nice, very nice. Easy 3-0 over Dark Thunder.
Honestly, I'm still very impressed with the Sephiroth. I'm not going to lie.
Right, no, Dark Thunder Sephiroth, it's coming.
It's coming. I'm pretty sure with some more time in the workshop, it's going to be an enormous threat for us all. We saw with M4A what Sephiroth can do. So it's a scary character to have on the horizon on a player like Dark Thunder. So good stuff to him for getting second place in the first. Quick for closing out our top 3 in third place. What an amazing event so far.
Thank you to our amazing Germany's finest top players for such exciting matches, man. Like, you can't go wrong with Tarek. Whether he's playing Kazuya or Greninja, he reminds you that this is a spectator sport, you know?
For sure. I hear the German crowd shouting. I know that we have an award ceremony cam for sure, but Germany is popping off.
They are so popping off. I hope you can hear the crowd.
I think at least you should be able to. But then again, I don't know if we have an award ceremony. Oh, now the moment we switch, they die down.
Oh, they kind of stop.
Come on, put it up again, Germany.
But they've been like, the German crowd has been out of control. They've been screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
Supporting all their boys. It's been great. It's been great. Oh.
I think I see Schneiderich putting up with a plaquet of some sort.
Ooh, okay.
So there seems to be some award being handed out. I don't know if we're going to get it on cam. He's currently off cam, honestly.
Until then, you've got us keeping you company.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy our company. At least it's always the important part. But yeah, I think if we're not gonna get the award ceremony, these are gonna be the closing thoughts for Arcadia Smash
Closing
3.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning into the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been an insane tournament, and I just want to take a moment to shout out the TOs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Snederic and Niceface in particular have just been working non-stop, and it has been smooth sailing.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's really nice.
For sure.
Really nice.
And the production as well, honestly. Putting up the amazing stream, so much Smash action over these last couple of days. Doubles, crews, singles, and now the finals here. Such an amazing production. And of course, if you've been watching, thank you so much for watching as well. We couldn't do it without the viewers and, of course, the other casters. There's so many amazing people who've worked on this event.
Yeah, shout outs to Falco Tuzo, Humming B, Schwarzgills, Young Agi, Tarek.
Yeah. All the amazing commentators. I think, okay, we have an award ceremony.
Oh, here we go.
I see Schneiderich. I think his voice is gone, though.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah.
Bless him. Oh, I adore Snederic.
I don't know if you can hear it on stream, though. I think
probably not.
It's muted, but...
Megaphone.
Oh, the megaphone is coming out. All right, I think we need to shut up for a bit.
Yeah, let's shut up for a bit.
Oh, it needs to be turned on, though. That's the point of a megaphone. We are struggling with the megaphone.
I don't know. Do we know if the people at home can hear him?
Can the people at home hear Schneiderich? Or if they can hear him on stream? Nope. Okay, they cannot.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope that he puts the megaphone away then.
Okay. So we just have to pretend.
Yeah. Okay. I think they're congratulating all the players and thanking everyone for sticking around. I think we got like some.
Yes. Well, look, we can even see us.
Oh. Where's that camera? I think I don't know where. It's there. I see it.
Watching.
I'm gonna stare right into it.
Congrats to Tarek. What a great guy. Love.